evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Cheung Kwan O in beautiful Hong Kong. We are Hong Kong League Ice Hockey, organized by the Hong Kong China Ice Hockey Association, powered by Power Play Sports and Entertainment, and supported by Lohas Rink. This is Hong Kong League. My name is Scotty Yang, and I'll be with you tonight to watch two games. Alongside with me is my trusty camera person, Timmy Poon, and occasional commentator or color guy, Mr. Timmy Poon. He's been with us all season long. Thanks for his services. Tonight's game is between the Toro Bulls and the Black Dragons, coming up right up. Hey, trust new standings screen. It took me a week to do this along with individual player stats, so don't complain if you don't like the looks of it. It's all I can do. And right now, it took me like over a week to do everything to link it up with the official stats system. So right now, we don't have goalie stats, so just don't fire up the complaints yet. You know, I know there are haters out there, but right now there are no goalie stats, so I just want to get it out of here right now. Standings-wise, Toro Bulls tonight playing first place Toro Bulls playing second place Black Dragons. Toro Bulls 3-0-0-1 with 10 points up in standings. They're in a 3-game winning streak. Not the best defensive team, but they do score the most goals at 37 goals for. Black Dragons in second place right now. There's three wins, 1 loss, and 1 overtime win. 8 points in second place. And further down the standings, we have the Hong Kong Panda, who played actually, they've been playing pretty well. They've been playing better and better. But they are with just 1 win, 2 losses, and a 1 overtime loss with 4 points in the third place. And down below in the bottom, it's the Aviators. They had 1 win, but they had 3 losses, and I believe the stats are a little off right there. 3-game losing streak. We'll take a look at those stats later on. We'll get the individual stats for you during the game, and right now it's going to be the start of the game between the Toro Bulls and the Black Dragons. Toro Bulls team captain, co-captain Bobby Yan leading pace. A lot of great players on the squad, including number 6 Eric Eustace. I believe he's on top of all players scoring, even though he's playing D. He does pitch up and he stays back. He's all over the place. Up front we have Connor Quinn, Brian Gill, and Jordan So. Brian Gill and Connor Quinn, relatively new to the hockey scene here in Hong Kong, to correct me if I'm wrong. But I haven't seen them for too much. I remember seeing them the Hockey Night in Hong Kong leagues. And then it's just a natural fit. And they are with the top line alongside with Jordan So on the Toro Bulls team here. 3 periods of 20 minutes each. Stop clock checking league here in Hong Kong. And this is week 5. So all the teams have played each other at least once. And by now, teams and players should have customized to the length of the game and physically more tuned to the stop clock style full 20-minute period game. A minute gone in the opening period, no shots so far. Still no goal. And for the Black Dragons, goalie Rexton Choi had an awesome game 2 nights ago at the club league. It's also an underage, well, I don't know exactly the term, but probably underage player because he played the U18 league. It's a mission for the association to get everyone involved in the national team program. I'm not sure if the national team name is even suitable anymore. But the representative team, here comes the coach Ian, Bobby Yan, a 3-on-1 situation, passes to Rex Koo, tries to get it back to Bobby Yan. Yan misses the pass but corrals it right in front of the net, saved by the goalie. Corals dumped it in. Kenji Wu playing in the first line of defense here alongside with number 21 Max Chow. And we had the puck go out of bounds, face off in the Dragon zone. Minute and a half gone in the opening period. Black Dragon sends out Rhett Wilcox, veteran player here in Hong Kong, and now a very, very good coach at the East Sports Group organization. Nice shot, saved by the goalie. Rebound went behind the net, and the net's off. Goalie was busy readjusting the net. Probably thought it was safe to do so, but it looked scary from our point of view. Still, the Toro Bulls controlling play in the offensive zone. Rex Koo rammed into the boards, no call by the referee. Centering pass, picked up by Rhett Wilcox. Wilcox play it safe to Ikeda. Ikeda, long pass back to Rhett Wilcox. Nobody gets it, and it's an icing call against the Black Dragons. No changes in the Dragons bench, but some decent chances by the Toro Bulls early on in the game. Face-off won by the Dragons. Number 7, Ryan Lee. Lee finds space, moves up the neutral zone, gives it to Rhett Wilcox, back to Ryan, and a quick shot saved by the goalie. Playing for the Toro Bulls tonight, Boyce Wong, number 57. (17:22) remaining in the first period. Long shot by number 4, Sean Naden. Stick save by the goalie. Another stick save made by Boyce Wong. Toro Bulls, Ying Young, current player in or recent selection in the Hong Kong representative men's hockey team, ice hockey team. Going back to pick up the puck is number 6, Eustace. Eustace gives it to number 15, Ying Young. Dumps it in. Picked up by the Black Dragons. Dragons, Rhett Wilcox showing off his skills. Nice pass to Lau Chi Lok. Chi Lok wants to give it back. And now the Toro Bulls has it. Toro Bulls, William Bongnier on the right, centering pass, intercepted. And Sean Nabin tries to clear into the neutral zone. 55, Chris Antonelli tries it with the forecheck attempt. Eustace chips it towards Brian Gill. And the Black Dragons dumps it back all the way in. That's 59, Ryan Wong. Toro Bulls having trouble clearing the puck out of their own zone. 16 minutes remaining in the opening period. Now they get it out, but not quite. Play right in front of me. And here comes the Toro Bulls. Jordan So backhands it, centering pass, saved by the goalie. Another save. Still no goal by both teams. From the corner, Black Dragons flicks it out. Unable to clear it. Here's Kenji Wu. Wu has a hard time controlling the puck, but steers it towards the net anyway. Here comes Jordan So. Moves it back. Long shot hits Brian Gill. Puck ends up in the corner. Gill circling in front of the crease, and now the puck is out of the defensive zone of the Black Dragons. And the Toro Bulls dumped it in. 4 players gave chase, and Keita has it. Oh, risky pass right there to just the top of the crease. The goalie, number 1, Rex Choi, remained calm. Here comes Brian Gill, a long shift. Brian Gill, Kenji Wu et al. A little shot by Chris Antonelli from behind, no calls. And here comes Black Dragon out of their own zone. 14:40 remaining in first period. Brian Gill still on the ice. Now he has to play defense. Long shot. Boyce Wong has a piece of it. And Connor Quinn almost. Connor McDavid. No. Almost. Here comes Bobby Yang with speed moving in. Oh, he trips on his own. A wasted opportunity. But 59, Ryan Wong might have been to the puck first. Here comes Ying Yang with the puck. Chips it to Rex Koo. Very, very effective player in Rex Koo, number 11. He can hit, he can skate, he can shoot. And he's always scrappy and in front of the net all the time. Here comes Rex Koo again. A little too far away from the puck. Here's Rhett Wilcox. Wilcox flicked it up front. Nikita playing D on the left side. Number 13 is Kosuke Ikeda. Long pass, long shot, a little wide. Ryan Wong has the puck, tries to clear it. Rhett Wilcox picks up the puck, flicks it up front, not quite enough for icing. So the Black Dragons give chase. That's Lau Chi-Lok, number 11. Kenny Lowe gives it to Rex Koo, spins around, looking for space, gives it back to Kenny Wu from behind the net, centers it. Finds Sean Navin from the other team instead. Navin clears it off the zone. Here's Rex Koo again, centering pass. Rex Wilcox intercepts, skates all the way in, one-on-one, backhand, forehand. Good defense played by the Toro Bulls. Still Rex Wilcox tries to flip it, centering pass to Chris Antonelli. From behind the net, Antonelli not having good possession of the puck, gives it away to Toro Bulls. Shots on goals for the 3 for the Black Dragons so far in this game. Sean Navin skates back, fires it down along the boards. Jörg Frischke picks up the puck, gives it to William Bognier. Max Chow, Curtis Chan, almost intercepted. Now the Black Dragons had a shot, long shot from the neutral zone, steered away by Boyce Wong. And here comes the Toro Bulls. Jörg Frischke iced it down the ice, and it's an icing call against the Toro Bulls with 11:33 remaining in the first period. No goals so far in the game. Wilcox backhands it. Back to Wilcox, down deep. Near side shot, up close. Shot was made almost inside the crease. Boys Wong had a hard time controlling the rebound. They held it tight enough for the whistle by the referees. Some decent chances so far in the game, none of them lethal, but a lot of action so far. Here comes Rhett Wilcox, one and twice. Oh, both shots steered away by Boyce Wong. Here comes Ikeda, long shot. Oh, tipped by Lau Chi-Lok. And we have calls for a penalty on my right side, but none from the referees. Nice sequence of shots right there. There's another one. Red Wilcox trying every single possible way to try and score the puck past Boyce Wong, but Boyce has been doing a great job so far, steering away all 8 shots faced so far by the Black Dragons. Here's Red Wilcox again. You've been seeing a lot of Red Wilcox, and there is a reason why. Red Wilcox almost has it. Here is Red Wilcox. Deflected by number 19, Tenji Wu of the Toro Bulls. Here comes Jordan So on the right side. Brian Gill rushing towards the net. Here comes a shot by Eric Eustace. Hit a leg. Rebound picked up by the Toro Bulls again. Passes back to Connor Quinn. Jordan So, sharp angle shot saved by the goalie, and there's another extra whack. The whack was just before the whistle was gone, so I thought it was okay, but you might disagree. As a goalie, I'm fine with most whacks before the whistle, but after that, it's fair game. And for the Black Dragons, I do notice somebody missing from the lineup. It's Ben McCaskill, the hero for the last game. Main reason, well, one of the biggest reasons why the Black Dragons won the game last week, due to the play of Ben McCaskill. And tonight, he's nowhere to be seen on the bench. And Red Wilcox picking up all the slack so far, and he's doing a great job at it. Arguably one of the best games I've seen Wilcox played in this young season here in the last rink. There's Eric Eustace bringing the puck in from the right side. Nice pass, and there's a bunch of shots right in front of the net. The goalie Rexton Choi made all of the saves. Rebound picked up by Bobby Yan. Yan to Rex Kuhn. Kuhn back to Eustace, pinching in, and Yan playing nice cover at the back. Yan not getting the puck. Puck almost went out of bounds into the Black Dragons bench, but somehow kept in play. 9 minutes remaining in the first period. Still no score. And that's a near too many men. Near. And the puck went out of bounds into the Black Dragons bench, and that's the whistle. Face off on in the Dragon zone. It was under 10 minutes, 9 minutes remaining in the first period. Here's Ikeda playing D. Most likely due to the absence of Ben McCaskill. Ikeda up to Wilcox. Nice smart play, flicks it up, and we have speed. Rushing in is Ryan Wong on the left, going in the center, covering all the lanes. It's Ryan Lee. Puck ends up behind Ryan Lee with a shot. Deflected up high. There's a scramble right in front of the net. And now the puck goes deep behind the net. Ikeda with a shot, hits a leg. And we have a whistle. A high sticking call by the referee Craig Rizal as he tries to explain stuff to the players. Nice shot by Ryan Lee, hits something, but flew all the way up, gloved down by Jacob Rumble. It was a scary moment for the Toro Bulls as the Black Dragons keep coming back for more shots. As the shots on goal is 10-6. Facing off against each other for the Black Dragons, number 59, Ryan Wong, and the other side, Connor Quinn, number 9. Curtis Chan moves it across to Brian Gill. Ikeda, Brian Gill, battle along the boards. Brian Gill with Ikeda behind him. 3 players taking the puck, trying to free it out from the boards. Now they do, and puck ends up on the right side of their zone. Connor Quinn, nice deflection almost had it in the net, but was somehow wide. Black Dragons cleared it into the neutral zone, moves it to the left side. Nice play by Ryan Wong. Lau Chi Lok behind the net, gives it back to number 7, Ryan Lee. Back to Lau, tries to give it back to Lee. Here comes Ikeda on the right side. The Red Wilcox centering pass. Picked up by number 9, Connor Quinn. Connor Quinn with speed, cutting in the cross, and they score! Here comes Connor Quinn on the right with a lot of speed, crossing the crease, and he fools the goalie and puts the puck into the net, and that's the first goal of the night, scored by number 9, Connor Quinn, in individual effort. Here comes another shot saved by the goalie. Rex Koo, nice shot from the top of the slot. Gloved down by the goalie, Rexton Chui. Face up in the Dragon zone, 1-0 to score. Toro Bulls with the lead. Shots on goals, they're now almost even with the Toro Bulls with 9 shots on goals and the Dragons with 10. Here comes Eustace. Eustace tries to move the puck all the way in. Cannot get past the defense. Here comes Bob Yan. Yan back to Eustace. Eustace turns around, tries to give it to Koo. Dragons puts the puck back into the Bulls zone. Clearing attempt, but Toro Bulls. But the Dragons were able to keep it in the offensive zone. Toro Bulls soft pass to Eric Eustace, the heart and soul of the team, arguably. Some might say it's going to be Bobby Yan. Rex Koo. Here comes the Black Dragons with speed. Eustace racing alongside number 95, Jaden. Eustace almost beat him. At least they're almost at equal speed. Must have been like, what, 30 years of age between the two? Oh, 20, okay, 20. But it's a huge effort by Eric Eustace, who just came back from like the goal line on the other side, rushing back to defense. And here comes Rex Koo, tries to cut across into the slot, unable to do so. Here comes the number 11 from the other team, that would be Lau Chi Lok. Lau Chi Lok with the forward checking attempt. Red Wilcox. Back to Lau Chi Lok. Nice one-timer from the face-off circle. Black Dragons still trying to keep possession of the puck, and now the Toro Bulls has it, or do they? Jacob Rumble pinned down along the boards with 2 black shirts surrounding him, back and forth, well, back and front. 4.5 minutes remaining in the first period, 1-0 to score. Toro Bulls leading the game with just 1 goal. And now we have the Toro Bulls fighting to get the puck into the offensive zone. Jacob Rumble, backhand shot, saved by the goalie. Another shot, this time it's wide. '95, William Bonnier. Curtis Chan. Chan moving along the sideboards, sharp angle shot saved by the goalie. Hangs on to the puck for a whistle. 4:04 remaining in the first period. Face off in the Dragon zone. Referees for tonight, Craig Roussel, Mr. Craig Roussel, and Mr. Timmy Chui. We do have two Timmies in the rink. One inside, one just outside. One is snacking off the night alongside with me. That's Timmy Poon. The other team, Team Choi, one of the one of the referees. Here comes another shot saved by Rexton Chui. Here comes the shot. Nice gloves. Very patient goalie, young indeed. But his positioning is awesome. He's not afraid to challenge and play a little more aggressive out around the crease, the edge of the crease. And looking at his game Saturday night and tonight, you know, we have a gem in our hands in terms of Hong Kong. And tonight's attendance live, just by counting about 30-ish on the first floor of the rink, shopping center. Here comes Eric Eustace with the shot, hits a number 98, Isaac Chen. Here comes another shot. Nice effort by Ying Young, pinching in from the blue line. Here comes the Black Dragons with the icing attempt. Icing waved off by the referee. Here comes Ying Young. Nice pass to Jordan. So Jordan, the magic hole passer. Here comes Jordan cutting in, circles around this face-off circle. Gives it to Brian Gill. Gill with the puck. Eustace. Back to Ying Young. On to Connor Quinn. Quinn has a sick hit behind his helmet. No call by neither referees. Oh, but that's a goal. It didn't matter. It's a goal by the Toro Bulls. Here's a nice play. Look at the patience there. Eric Eustace. Look at where he is from the blue line. Don't forget, like 30 seconds ago, he was right there on the goal line, setting up the play. And now he's on the receiving end of it, and he made that great shot against the goalie and scoring the insurance goal. 2-0 is the score right now. The Toro Bulls leading the game late in the first period, and now the Toro Bulls are coming at it again. Centering pass, now the Black Dragon has it. Wilcox up in front all alone, but the puck was shot past him. Wilcox patient, waiting for his teammates to arrive for help and support. Still with possession. Nice pass to Ikeda. Here's a shot and tried to tip in by number 11, Lau Chi Lok. Black Dragon still at possession. Wilcox kind of lost balance and mishandles the puck. Here comes the Toro Bulls. The Black Dragons calling for offside. No offside by the linesman Andy Lee. Ikeda backhands it. And the puck goes all the way down. No icing as the first two. The puck is Red Wilcox. Nice entering pass. Puck did not get to number 7 Ryan Lee, this alternate captain. Rex Koo probing in. Oh, nice pass to the side. Misplayed. And back to number 21, Max Chow. Max Chow! Long shot through traffic. Saved by the goalie. Toro Bulls still has the puck behind the net. Rex Koo tries to make the play back to Max Chow, but the Black Dragon now has the puck. Ikeda has the puck. Under a minute to go in the first period. Ryan Lee with the puck, tries to go all the way in. Red Wilcox calling for the puck. Pass a little too late, but another shot right in front of the net. Backhand shot by Lau Chi Lok. Good lineup, Lau Chi Lok and Ryan Lee and Red Wilcox combining for an effective line. Under 30 seconds to go in the first period. 2-0 is the score right now. A bunch of players falling down. No calls by the referee, Jacob Rumble. Moves it to the left side of the Black Dragon zone. And now Rhett Wilcox has it. 13 seconds to go. Rhett Wilcox, he has time. Rhett Wilcox, will he get it? Centering pass, blocked by the Toro Bulls. And that might do it, or maybe not. That would do it. 2-0. It's the score. Toro Bulls has the lead. And we are going to have a little break until we have the second period of the first game tonight. We're getting ready to start the second period. Coming up for the face-off for Toro Bulls, we have Jörg Christie, William Bagnier, and the Jacob Rumble on the Black Dragon side with Chris Antonelli, number 89, Brendan Louis. And on the far side, I can't see quite clearly with my aging eyes. My apologies. Playing lead for the Black Dragons, number 4, Sean Navin, veteran top level D here in Hong Kong. Played D1 of Hockey Night in Hong Kong last season, as well as the Four Nations tournament. Not the most flashy players. I think he once disagreed with it, but solid. Stay-at-home defenseman. He's always there when you need him to be, and he's always at the right position. Very, very good and effective D-man. He doesn't score a bunch of goals, but hey, when you're talking about defense, sometimes when you don't notice a defender, it's probably a very good compliment because he did not make a mistake during the game. Here comes William Bagnier into the zone. Pinned down behind the net. Now the puck not loose. Shot saved by Rexton Cui. Brian Gill with the puck. Cross-ice pass. Nice shot by Eric Eustace. Look how aggressive Eustace is. He's up there, he's back there, he's like everywhere. And all he needs to do is to play in net, and he's going to complete the trifecta. Oh, that's a good goal by Brian Gill. The goalie was down for sure, and Brian Gill was just there to tap in the puck past the open net. Let's take a look at this foggy, blurry screen right here. Apologize for quality. We'll probably try to fix it during the intermission, but that's a goal. It was initially saved by the goalie, but the rebound was picked up by none other than Brian Gill with the white Panchels. And sure enough, been kind of secretly spying on all these team group chats. And the White Panchels, I think they are a preview or a sample of what they can do to make. Honestly, it looks awesome. It looks awesome. Like it looks really, really good, along with the green and the white. Really gives a good vibe. And I look forward to seeing all these wonderful designs around the league. And do spill them over to other leagues here in Hong Kong as well. One of the earliest teams I see doing that, well, in recent memory, I'm sure there were teams that have done this before. Just couldn't get the name of the team out of my head. Just apologize for my aging brain. The CSA Challenger Sports Association. I think it's headed by Bobby Yan, one of the recent teams to do it. And some teams don't do it well. They do. I mean, they look awesome. On and off ice, everything they do. I mean, lots of... here comes Connor Quinn. Ooh, nice move. Oh, and that's another rebound by the Toro Bulls. It's going to be a difficult save for the goalie, Rexton Choi, after he made the initial save. But the Toro Bulls doing everything right. Just crashing the net, following where the puck goes. And I apologize again for the blurry cam right here. Look, he made the initial save. Rexton knew the puck was behind him. But the only other person who knew was Brian Gill. Here comes another goal by the Toro Bulls. Quick goals in quick succession. And it's just a pass shot right near the center of the face-off circle. And they just beat Rexton to a 5-hole, and just like that, 5 unanswered goals. And the Black Dragons seemingly had the upper hand in the first half of the period. Now all of a sudden they find themselves down by 5 goals. What a turn of events. Early on in the game, they were leading the shots on goals by a healthy margin. Now, the Toro Bulls, I don't know if it's a mistake by the scorekeeper's box or if it's real, but the shots on goals are 28-12 for the Toro Bulls. It's a shocking number. If the commissioner's listening, check them out. I mean, 28? Really? It must have been a mistake, or the Toro Bulls was that good. And I mean, here they come again, a 2-on-1 situation, and another goal by the Toro Bulls, 6-0. Something has to be done to stop the high-flying Toro Bulls right now. I don't know, a timeout or whatever. I have no idea. I'm not a coach. I don't know what to do, but I think Timmy Poon says they need a timeout as well. I don't know. It's just 6 unanswered goals at this point. It's a 2-on-1. It's a breakdown in defense. It's a nice pass cross ice to Rex Koo. Rexton Chui had no chance at all, and he was focused on the puck carrier. But the defense wasn't back fast enough to pick up Rex Koo, and Rex just had to tap in for the 6th goal of the night for the Toro Bulls. And now the shots on goals, it's an amazing 29-12, and we're not even halfway through the game. But that said, it's the Hong Kong League. We have seen how teams have turned around the game in the 3rd period. So as long as the Black Dragons keep the cool and they don't give up, as demonstrated by their great leader, Ben McCaskill, nothing is impossible. Or with a certain sports apparel brand, their slogan, impossible is nothing. I don't know. Impossible is nothing. Just look at the way how McCaskill came back last week, or the Black Dragons and McCaskill. I think it was a similar situation, but not as dire. But now, I mean, 30 shots on goals, if it's not a mistake, it's truly something. Normally in a regular league, well, NHL game, one game, 30 shots. That's like the average, the golden average of an entire game. And now, like 25 minutes into the game, it's 30 shots from the Toro Bulls. It's going to be difficult for Rexton Choi, as he just had a 50-plus shots night. I forgot whether it was the 50-plus save night, but there was 50-plus shots on him Saturday night, 2 nights ago for sure. Now another 30. You just have to wonder, how long can he remain in net? And on the Black Dragon bench, we do have a backup goalie for the game. Whereas on the Toro Bowl bench, I do not see anyone with goalie gear. Neither could our camera buddy, Timmy Poon. But we've seen situations where goalies arrive somewhere near the midway point of the game. But we're already nearing that. We don't see any backup goalies suiting up or walking around the rink with their headphones on. So I just have to assume that Boyce Wong is going to be playing out the entire game like he did a few games ago. And I still remember that game very, very vividly. He played an awesome game, and I believe he won the game. And no, I don't do homework for this league. I don't have enough time. I'm here 6 to 7 hours every game night. I come here around 6-ish, and I don't leave until at least 1 o'clock. In between the games, I have another league to take care of, and I do have all the graphics and stuff to work on. And also, it reminds me of the individual stats overlay, which I should bring up soon, because I work my bottoms off for that. It looks simple. It looks very simple, but it took a lot of work. And I'm kind of proud of it. Like, you guys look at it, hey, what's the fuss? And no, it's a lot going on behind the scenes. And so, yeah, I don't do much research onto whatever happens. And, bringing up the graphics and all that is my homework. And I do apologize if I do not get any of the details right. I do blame all that on my aging body and my aging brain. But if you don't like my voice, you can always shut the audio off. You don't have to listen to me. You just watch the action and, be on your merry day. And 6-0 is the score right now. Seems that the Toro Bulls, the barrage of shots is mellowing down a little bit, but now here's almost another shot on goal. 32 shots on goal versus 14 from the Black Dragons. Number 11, Rex Koo, one of the major players, one of the main players on the Toro Bulls. He is limping, favoring his right knee or left knee, I believe. Not a good sign for the Toro Bulls, as Rex Koo have been playing awesome this game and a couple games. The last couple of games. Now we have a call by the referee, Craig Roussel. It's an interfering call against number 59, Ryan Wong, on the Black Dragon bench, on the Black Dragon team. Still an amazing 32-14. It's more than double the shots on goals. What a turn of events, and we're not even halfway through. And now the Black Dragons are on a penalty kill. We have a penalty against number 59, Ryan Wong, on the Black Dragons. And now the Toro Bulls, it's just more trouble adding on to the Black Dragons. The Toro Bulls will enjoy a 2-minute power play, 5-4, man advantage. Jordan So playing point for the power play unit. into the boards. It's being run into the boards. It's, Rex Koo is back. Looks like he's a tough player. Wasn't sure tough nut is a term I should be using. Oh, I just said it. It's not good. I didn't know. The tough cookie. Is that good? Tough cookie is good. All right. I asked my English teacher, Timmy Boone. There seems to be a high sticking call on number 7 Brian Gill as he was jostling for precision right in front of the goalie Rexton Choi. His stick went up and hit the dangler of the goalie. If you don't know what a dangler is, it's that piece of plastic hanging underneath his mask or helmet, as some would call. We call it a mask. And that's why he's going away for 2 minutes. And that means the power play will be shortened. A nice little bump onto the boards. Curtis Chan popping back up. Ooh, nice shot, an even better save. And Boyce Wong was hit by his own player, Curtis Chan, who was in turn shoved in by, I believe, Rhett Wilcox. And here comes the other angle for Boyce Wong. Nice cross-ice pass. Boyce in position. Sliding across, making the save. Rhett Wilcox taken down and running the Boyce, and he still managed to keep the puck out of his own net. So far doing a great job, Boyce Wong. 15 shots faced so far, turned them all away. In Hong Kong League standards, 15 shots by midway point. It's a light effort. An easy night for him so far. Here comes Eric Eustace. Ping hits the post. Puck bounced all the way into the corner. 4 players digging for the puck. And it's 11. Lau Chilok coming away with the puck. Here comes Wilcox. Wilcox moving in to Ryan Lee, and it's an offside call. And that would do it for Rexton Choi. The night is over for him. 16 shots saved. 33 shots saved. And if you count the 6 goals, 39. And going in is backup goalie. See if the goalie can help. And that's a long shot. Oh, just before the puck hit the net. Timmy Choi blew the play dead because the net was off. So the Black Dragons played the game with 2 goalies, each playing half of the game. Just gotta make sure the goalie in the change. Yes, we do have a goalie change. Different pads. Here comes the Toro Bulls. Max Chow with the puck going in from the right side, seeing 2 defensemen stacked up right against him. He just decided to dump the puck in, which was the right thing to do. But now, speeding past Max Chow is Rex Koo from the left side. It's not Rex Koo, I apologize. It was number 89, Brendan Louis. Toro Bulls with the puck in the offensive zone. Kenny Lowe from the blue line along the shot. Goalie made the safe rebound, picked up by the Toro Bulls. Centering pass, fanned on it. And the Black Dragons pattern line coming out with the puck. Iced it down the edge of the boards. The linesman waved it off. And here comes Toro Bulls from their own zone. Black Dragons not really finding a solution to the offensive powers of the Toro Bulls. Here comes Toro Bulls again, bobbing in. Wanted to shoot, but mishandled the puck. And here comes Brett Wilcox. Wilcox coming in. Circles around behind the net, looking for someone to pass the puck to. Finally finds Ryan Lee with the shot, saved by the goalie. Rebound, wide. Here comes the shot again. Brett Wilcox spins around, finds the puck again. Wilcox, centering pass, tries to one-time it, fans on the puck. That was Ryan Wong. Ryan used his leg to intercept the puck in the neutral zone. Here is bobbing in, going in. Tries to keep possession of the puck. Spins around, gives it behind the net. For a moment there, Black Dragons had a glimpse of hope. So it's not game over the Black Dragons so soon, because there's still a lot of time. And Brett Wilcox is still looking pristine so far in this game. He's doing all he can, but all he needs is a break right now, right here, and that would be a goal. Coming out from behind the net, taken down, and we have a penalty drawn by Brett Wilcox. Physically exhausted from the play, but he knows the importance of his presence tonight, and what a penalty he drew. It was against number 6 Eric Eustace. So the Toro Bulls will have no Eric Eustace for a whole 2 minutes. And let's see what wonders it would do for the Black Dragons team. 2-minute power play for the Black Dragons. Crucial opportunity for the Black Dragons, but coming out with the puck, it's the Toro Bulls. The 2-on-1 situation. Connor Quinn, Jordan So backhands it. Puck went wide. On the left side, 4 players taking forward the puck. 3 black, 1 white. Black Dragons coming out with it. Brendan Loy could not get past Connor Quinn. Connor Quinn coming in. Oh, mishandles the puck. Puck went wide. Connor Quinn still has the puck going into the slot. Moves it back, and not the greatest pass now. Brendan Loy has the puck. Brendan Loy not enough speed. Trapped in along the boards. 1, 2, 3, 4 players. And now with the puck is Connor Quinn. Connor Quinn gives it back and ends up with number 4, Curtis Chan, up front. Here comes Max Chow, dangles his way past the blue line, and picking up the puck is the Black Dragons. 1 minute gone from the penalty, and the Black Dragons have no shots on goal, I believe, so far. Brett Wilcox, the man coming out, playing for the Black Dragons, circling around the boards, the net. As Connor Quinn goes the other way, long shot. Here comes a rebound. Goalie has the puck, dropped it for Chris Antonelli. To Brett Wilcox, 33 seconds remaining in the power play. Back to Brett Wilcox. Wilcox shoots wide. Wilcox is quick to pick up the own rebound in the corner. Brings it back up. Wilcox. Antonelli with the puck. Wilcox waiting in front of the net. Deflects it. Not enough strength. And here comes the Black Dragons. 12 seconds remaining in the power play. Still Brett Wilcox. Wilcox gives it to number 59. Slap shot. Wide, way wide, and 3 seconds remaining in the power play, and that would do it for the power play attempt as Brett Wilcox, visibly exhausted, still unable to solve Boyce Wong. Here comes Ryan Wong. Ryan Wong to Wilcox. Wilcox back to Ikeda. The shot saved by the goalie. Rebound picked up by the Toro Bulls. Toro Bulls flicked it up. Goalie came out in play. Oh, misplayed the puck. And nice, a good thing he had a defender right behind him to pick up the puck. Right there in the most crucial time for the Black Dragons. That was a good defensive play. Here comes the Black Dragons with Lau Chi Lok. Boys Wong comes out to play the puck. Backhands it to number 15, Ying Yung. Ying to the right, Rex Koo. Nice pass to Ryan, to Bobby Yan. Yan moves it back to Ryan Koo. Koo to Kenny Lowe, back to Koo. Slap shot, still with the own rebound. Behind the net, tries to center it. The center was all clogged up by black shirts. Here comes Lau Chi Lok on the right. Kata on his left, but Lau Chi Lok having problems controlling the puck. Brett Wilcox still on the ice. He surely has to go for a change. But here comes the black for the Toro Bulls. Toro Bulls shoots, goalie made the save. Another rebound, and that one was deflected by Rex Koo. Brett Wilcox. Eric Eustace. Wilcox with the puck, spins around, getting close. First shot saved by the goalie, another save. What an opportunity by Brett Wilcox. And finally, Brett is back on his bench after a very, very, very long shift. Still 6-0. The scoring from the Toro Bulls have temporarily stopped. And the Black Dragons have climbed back a little bit in terms of the number of shots on goal. Number right now is 37-21 in favor of the Toro Bulls, and here comes another shot by Eric Eustace. This one high, hits the plexiglass behind the net. Toro Bulls still fighting for possession behind the net. Puck passing between the Toro Bulls. Now we have the Black Dragons, number 95, Aiden Yung. Puck made it past the blue line, and we have a whistle for offside. Curtis Chan almost taken down. No calls by neither referees. Here comes the Toro Bulls. Eric Eustace. Shot from the face-up dot on the right. Shout out to the 20+ viewers watching on YouTube right now. While you're at it, do click the subscribe button and the like button to support the Hong Kong China Ice Hockey Association. I don't own this channel. I don't benefit from the channel. It's the official YouTube channel for the association, and do subscribe so you don't miss out on all the nice action hosted by the association. The Hong Kong Club League on Saturday night, the Hong Kong League future events are planned. There's this New Year Cup, I was told. And next year there will be there will be three, actually, count them, 3 World Championships here in Hong Kong. The U18 World Championships, the Men's Senior World Championships, and the Women's Senior World Championships will all here be hosted in Hong Kong. And here comes a goal by the Toro Bulls. That would be the 7th goal of the night. And once again, I do apologize for the blurry cam. I will go and try and fix it after this game. See if we can get it working before the second game. And that went top corner, far side. And that's Jordan So. Look at the patience he had. He just had all the time he wanted to aim for that corner. And that's 7 unanswered goals by the Toro Bulls. It's not that the Black Dragons haven't tried, but the presence of Ben McCaskill has been missing sorely tonight. That was offside. but the Black Dragons did not touch the puck. This play went the other way, and now the Toro Bulls has possession. Look at how they can keep possession of the puck. That's it for the second period. I'll take a short break, snack off with some chips, and I'll be back with the third period.
Make sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Just search HKL Hockey. You can also visit our website for all the news, results, stats, schedule, and more. Visit
All that talk about my week-long achievement. And I haven't shown them to you. That this is the statistics leaderboard. Up top is Eric Eustace, 11 goals, 9 assists. You know, just go figure, 20 points in just 4 games. That's what, 5 points a game, and he's just amazing. And I'll bring it up in a little bit when we have more stoppage time. And that's the start of the third period. The Toro Bulls still up by 7 goals. Black Dragons still haven't scored. Sean Nabin with a long shot. Oh, that's a hit on the boards. No calls. Happy checking league here in Hong Kong. There's a huge hit along the boards by Sean Nabin. Oh, no, and I missed the goal right here. Just as I was fixated on Sean Nabin's great hit. The Toro Bulls scored a goal. Jimmy Poon said it's a fair hit, and here comes the player in red gloves. Here comes the first shot. Here comes the second one, and Eric Eustace was just all alone by himself in the slot, which is one of the most dangerous things you can do in hockey, especially when it's Eric Eustace. He just knows where to put the puck. Perfect placement, and we now have a goal for the Black Dragons, the first goal of the night. Now G-Lock number 11 with the first goal of the night for the Black Dragons. I wouldn't say a little too late. They still do have time on their hands, but if they want any signs of a comeback, they better do it now and fast. Here comes the blurry cam again. Lau Chi-Lock. Right there. Sharp angle, top corner shot, and beat Boyce Wong clean. And even if the goal didn't go in, his teammate was right there to pick up the rebound. 8-1 is the score. Shots on goals, 40-22. The difference of almost 100%. But the Black Dragons have indeed climbed back a little bit. And a penalty to number 7, Ron Lee, for the Black Dragons, a cross-checking for 2 minutes. Called by the referee, Craig Rizal. Now it'll be a 2-minute power play for the Toro Bulls, just as the Black Dragons wanting to come back from the 7-goal deficit. They find themselves in the hole once again in a penalty kill. Jordan Ho playing point alongside with Eric Eustace. Connor Quinn back to So. So to Eustace. Eustace, nice move. Spins around and tries to pass it. Very, very nice puck possession up front. Keeps it in the zone. And that's one of the main differences between the two teams. And here comes Eustace, long shot. If you see the Black Dragons tend to collapse a little bit when the Toro Bulls has possession. And every time they try to move the puck into the corner of the Blues line, they don't have anybody there to get the puck, to get to the puck. And instead, the puck was trapped in the offensive zone by the Toro Bulls as the two defensemen do enjoy quite a lot of freedom. Look how much space they have. The Black Dragons cleared it down the ice for a change. A minute gone in the power play. Here comes the Toro Bulls with Bobby Yan. Bobby, fake move, cutting in front into the slot. Jordan So on top of the slot, spins around, tried to find Connor Quinn. Quinn to Eustace. Eustace to Jordan So. So on the backhand shot, and the puck went up behind the net. Still Jordan So. 35 seconds remaining in the power play. Connor Quinn, Eustace. All sorts of trouble caused by the Toro Bulls. And here comes the Black Dragons. Can they ice it down? No. Still controlling puck is the Toro Bulls. That's how good they are. 19 seconds remaining in the power play. Toro Bulls still has possession. Nice shot, point blank shot by the Toro Bulls, saved by the goalie. And 11 seconds remaining in the power play. What an amazing ability to keep the puck in the offensive zone as the Toro Bulls kept the puck in the Dragon zone for most, if not the entirety of the power play. Here comes the Toro Bulls again, long shot, a deflection attempt, and now the Black Dragons are able to flick it up down the ice. No icing, of course, and that would do it for the power play. 8-1 still to score. Toro Bulls commanding lead by 7 goals over the Black Dragons. And let's see if the Black Dragons can come back. 7-goal deficit with a little more than 15 minutes remaining in the game. And do the math. I'm not good with the math, but even I could do it. Like a little more than 2 minutes per goal is what the Black Dragons need to score. That's a pace. And with each second ticking down, the quicker they need to score each goal. Here comes Lau Chi Lok spinning and trying to center the puck. Another centering attempt by the Black Dragons, seared away by Boyce Wong. Here comes the Black Dragons centering attempt. Brett Wilcox tried to center again, and Lau Chi Lok was pestered by 2 white shirts, and he was unable to make the shot. But here comes the Black Dragons again, number 59, Ryan Wong. Brett Wilcox, the man also dangerous, centering pass to Ryan Wong. Here comes Ikeda pinching in. Ryan Wong dropping back, and off as well as number 7, Ryan Lee, the 2 Ryans. Centering pass, shot, and another shot, both saved by Royce Wong. Royce Wong was sharp all night as he made 2 consecutive saves right here. Here's the first one and the second one, and he would not let a third one go as he covered the puck for the whistle. Here comes the Toro Bulls, moving the puck out, and a cherry picker. Jordan So, Black Dragons call for an offside call. The linesman did not agree. Nice top corner shot, a little high. 15 minutes remaining, a little more than 15 minutes remaining in the third period. And here comes Brett Wilcox all alone. Wilcox, no goal. And now we have a call. Oh, looks like a penalty shot, and that's Brett Wilcox. He could not score, but he drew the penalty. And Connor Quinn obviously did not agree with it. Had a quick chat with Brett Wilcox and the referee, Craig Roussel. Now, we will have I think we will have a penalty. We do. Red Wilcox will be the shooter for the Black Dragons. He'll be up against Boyce Wong on the other side. 8-1 score. Red Wilcox, can he save the Black Dragons and give them a hope, a glimmer of hope to come back into the game? Against Red Wilcox. Oh, a lot of moves by Red Wilcox. A lot of shaky, snaky moves. Shake and bake. All that fake. And he was the more patient in the duel, as Boyce could not hold on for any longer, and he decided to commit to the shot. Look at how patient he was. Nice shot by, not only by Red Wilcox, by our camera buddy Timmy Poon as well. Nice catch of the shot. And that's 8-2. A very veteran move, not flashy. Got the job done. He faked out the goalie. Not really big, fancy, huge moves, but it was enough. And he had all the net to shoot. And once the goalie was committed and he was down on ice, because once the goalie was down on ice, his options to making a save would be severely limited in his mobility as well. So 6 goals to goal, and now with Eric Eustace in the slot, passes it to Bobby Yan in a one-timer, shoots wide. Kenji Wu with the puck moves it quickly back to their offensive zone, and the Black Dragon once again collapsed, all surrounding his own goalie. Look, nobody along the blue line but 3 white shirts. So that's one of the reasons why the Torballs were able to command with such dominance in the offensive zone. Here comes Chris Antonelli dropping back to play in defense. And he's back for a change. Coming out for Antonelli is Ryan Wong, 59. William Bonnier clips the puck in. Icing waves off. Still 6 goals to go by the Black Dragons. Can the Black Dragons come out with yet another Black Dragon miracle here in the Hong Kong League? We've seen it happen last week, but last week they had Ben McCaskill. Oh, another shot by Ryan Wong. Almost had it. Here comes Jacob Rumble. That was wide. 59, Ryan Wong keeping the puck in the offensive zone. William Bongney with the puck. Bongney cross-ice pass to Rumble. Held on by the goalie. 12 minutes, 37 seconds remaining in the final period of the game. 8-2 to score. The team in white leading by 6 goals. Face up in the Dragon zone with possession. It's the Torballs. John Haven tries to clear it, keeping the puck in the zone, trapping the puck in the blue corner. It's the Torballs. Red Wilcox in the neutral zone for the cherry-picking duty, but nobody in the Black Dragons on the 2 defensemen in white. Everyone crumbled down as the team tried to fend off the Torballs, and now we have a whistle by the linesman, Mr. Alex Wong. The 2 linesmen tonight, Alex Wong and Andy Lee, both very good referees themselves, and in the top league of Hong Kong ice hockey. They're here to serve as linesmen. Here comes the Black Dragons. Oh, nice move by Rhett Wilcox. Behind the net play. Toro Bulls couldn't quite get it out of their own, so now they do, and here's a race to the puck. Connor Quinn with speed, not quite enough to get him to cut across the crease like he always liked to do. And here comes Eric Eustace, shot and deflected out of bounds for a whistle, face-off in the Dragon zone with 11 minutes and 33 seconds remaining in the third period. Shots on goals 45-29 for the Toro Bulls. Here comes Eustace, cross-ice pass, finds nobody. Brian Gill, Eustace, back down low. Connor Quinn to Eustace, playing like they're playing on a power play, but no, it's a 5-on-5. The Toro Bulls dominated in offensive puck possession. Here comes Connor Quinn, very nice single-hand pass to is Brian Gill. Shots not on net, but Eric Eustace first back onto the puck. He was right there up front, and here comes Eric Eustace with the shot. A little wide, hits the back of the net, back of the boards, and then the centering pass, another shot. And Marco hits a break. Eight to 2 to score. Approaching the halfway mark of the third period. Rhett Wilcox, exhausted, but on his way back to the bench. He's still very focal, cheering up his team. See if they can pull another McCaskill comeback. So we could call it the Wilcox comeback. 6 goals to goal. 10 minutes remaining. It's a tough job to ask, but impossible is nothing. Or nothing is impossible. I believe that's icing against the Toro Bulls. Face off back in the Bulls zone. Under 10 minutes to go in the third period. Here comes Bobby Nguyen in a cherry-picking position. It's a breakaway chance. Bobby Nguyen could not get past the goalie. My camera buddy said he thought it went in, but it didn't. But the Toro Bulls still has possession in the offensive zone. Here comes the Rex Koo, number 11 for the Toro Bulls. Black Dragons were able to ice the puck down the ice, but that's not what they need to do. They need to score, not to ice the puck down the rink. Bobby Nguyen, centering pass. Rex Koo shot nothing as he fans on the puck, but William Brownlee has the puck, circles around behind the net. Back to Kenji Wu. Wu tries to give it back to Wagner. Now Ryan Lee has the puck. Ryan Lee did not get the puck off as he tries to skate across the slot. William Wagner with the puck. Under 9 minutes to go. 6-goal game. Lau Chi Lok. Very good game played by Mr. Lau tonight. Cuts in. Rhett Wilcox tried to center it. Fans on the puck as he was pestered by a defense. Number 98, Isaac Chan, back there first to the puck. And on the other side, trouble hanging on to the puck by the Black Dragons. 3 players trying to shovel the puck out from the boards and coming up with the puck. It's the Black Dragons. tries to give it to Wilcox. Wilcox hang on to the puck with dear life, moves into the offensive zone. Wilcox sends it back, sends it from afar. Goalie made the save. Wilcox sharp angle, near zero angle shot. And now the Black Dragons got the puck out into the neutral zone with under 8 minutes to go. 6 goals to go. 8 minutes remaining. Ryan Lee on the left with the puck. Looking for someone to pass to. Number 11, Lau Chi-Lok shoots, and I believe he scored. Hey, maybe, just maybe, that's the start of something special. Not giving up, it's the Black Dragon team. Lau Chi-Lok, very, very good game played. Point blank shot right in the front of the goalie. Boy Swang perhaps a little too deep in his own crease. Allowed the top corner to be picked. But here comes Harlequin on the other side. Tried to center the puck to Jordan So. So wasn't quite there. And now Rhett Wilcox. Here comes the Black Dragons again. Are we here for something special? Black Dragons, oh, slipped on his own, but don't worry. Here's Rhett Wilcox from behind. Mr. Wilcox all alone in front of the net. Spins around his Lau Chi-Lok, and now here is a penalty against the Toro. It's a hooking penalty against number 19 for Toro. It's Kenji Wu. And now here is another lifeline for the Black Dragons. Still down by 5 goals. 7 minutes remaining. Power play opportunity for Black Dragons, but here's a breakaway chance by the Toro Bulls. Oh no. Breakaway chance by the Toro Bulls, and last moment the Black Dragons had to foul off the player. Just have to do it to prevent the shot, and that was one of the shorter power plays tonight. Look at how much time he had, and there's this little hook by Keita. It's just enough to break up the opportunity the Toro Bulls had at the moment. Yes, the hook did not take any players down, but the opportunity was there, the chance was there, and the referee deemed the hook was enough to take the scoring chance away from the puck handler, the puck carrier, and that's why it's a penalty against the Black Dragons. Really, really unfortunate timing for this penalty to be taken, but Ikeda had to do it. So 6.5 minutes to go. 5 goals, so a little more than a minute per goal is needed. Bad news is they've lost their power play, but the good news is there's not much penalty killing they have to do. It's a 2-on-1 for the Black Dragons. Sends it! Brandon Lewis shoots it, and the goalie Boy Swang made a great save and kept his team with the 5-goal lead. What a save by Boy Swang. And here comes Bobby Yan on the right with speed, not quite enough to get past Ryan Lee. Spins around, gets it, and here comes Eric Eustace behind the net, and the goalie made the save. But I wanted to show you this from earlier. It was a great save, a great shot, and a great save by Boy Swang in a nice play by the Black Dragons. It was Brandon Louis with the shot, but he got the pass just a little too close to the goalie. He did not have time at all to aim or to get a puck to a better place. So he was forced to make the shot, and Boy Swang had all the angles he needed. Under 6 minutes to go, 5 goals for the Black Dragons to come back from. Eustace To again, Koo on the right. Back to Eustace. Eustace on the slot, shoots. Puck went out of bounds. If you look at the Toro Bulls, Eric Eustace, #1 in scoring across the entire league. Rhett Wilcox has the same number of points, but less goals, and hence his #2 status. Bobby Yan with 15 points in 3rd place. And for the Toro Bulls, Rex Koo also down there with 11 points in the top 10. Before the Black Dragons, Ben McCaskill and Ryan Wong. See how important Ben McCaskill was. And that's how the scoring stacks up. Now, I have linked up the scoring overlays with the main central scoring system, but they do not update real time. So my stats won't show the latest, which is tonight's points and goals and assists. It's only updated as per the end of last week. So after tonight, sure, with Bobby Yan and Eric Eustace having big nights tonight, the standing in the scoring race would shoot up. 4:40 remaining in the game, 8-3 still the score. The Black Dragons are indeed doing something right midway past the second period, as scoring from the Toro Bulls seem to have dried up. And they have scored 3 goals on their own, but the time is not really working on their favor right now. And here comes Ryan Wong, 2-on-1. Ryan decided to shoot, despite having Lau Chilok on his right. And that's what happens when players are desperately trying to come back from a deficit. They kind of you kind of have tunnel vision sometimes. When you're near the net, you just want to make sure you get that shot off and hit the goalie, hit the net, and become a little less aware of the options you can have. Here comes Jordan So, nice shot. Push to the right, but went far side to the left instead, and that went just a few inches wide. Under 3.5 minutes remaining in the game, I would say it's pretty much a goner to this game, but you never know. Here comes Black Dragons cutting across the crease, unable to get a shot off. Here comes Eric Eustace back the other way with 5 goals in hand. This team of Toro Bulls are surely going to wrap this game up and prolong and extend their winning streak of 3 games, extended it into 4. And if the Black Dragons are indeed to lose the game, it would provide valuable opportunity and chance for the 3rd and 4th place teams to catch up in standings. And that would be the Hong Kong Pandas and the Aviators. Here comes Brian Gill with the puck, 2.5 minutes remaining in the game, 8-3. Eustace to Jordan So on the left, a no-look pass. And now Black Dragons gave up the puck to none other than Eric Eustace. No, that's not Eustace. That's a Connor Quinn. Quinn to Brian Gill. Back to Quinn. Quinn looking for Eustace. Eustace all blocked and jammed up. Now Eustace has space, top of the slot, long shot, rebound! And I don't think we have a goal. Players kind of celebrated, but the bench just didn't. We don't know for sure. I don't think it's a goal. The glove had it. Yeah, it's a glove save. And good call by the referees. A minute 48 remaining in the game. 8-3. Black Dragons still trailing by 5 goals. Here comes the Toro Bulls again with a win-win face-off. Takeda battling 2 white shirts. Come on, in their own zone. You can't have like more offensive players from behind the net digging up the puck than defensive players. And in nearly all the instances for the Black Dragons in their own zone, they're almost always outmanned. And that's one of the main reasons. But in my very, very humble opinion, here comes Rex 2! Around the net, no, nice D played by the Black Dragons. And here comes Chris Antonelli. Hangs on to the puck and gives it away. Here comes the goalie, whacking the puck away into the neutral zone. Here is number 19, Kenji Wu. All of the young skaters of the Toro Bulls played a great game with under 50 seconds remaining in the game. 5 goals. Here comes Rex 2. Unable to score. Puck went behind the net. Oh, here's a cross check. And we are going to have a penalty against Rex 2, I believe, for that cross check, if he's lucky. Now here comes, look at Rex 2, the guy in the red helmet, red gloves. Look at where the cross check landed. It's right on the helmet, on the face. That should have been a 2+10. In my very humble, unprofessional opinion. You know, these days you gotta protect yourself when you say things on the social media. You know, you get hate messages, hate comments. Oh, and here comes the Toro Bulls, and it could not score. Long pass to Ryan Wong, 3-on-1. Ryan Wong moves it back to Ryan Lee. Another pass. Red Wilcox, half the puck, handles it, long pass. 8 seconds remaining. 5. Puck goes back the other way, and that should really do it tonight. Final score, 8-3. The Toro Bulls wins it, and they stay up in the top of the standings. And this is not updated tonight. Don't send me hate comments. This is not real time. And I've just set this up this morning. I was still working on it like half an hour before I left home. So there might be mistakes here. But Toro Bulls would remain in first place. Black Dragons still in second place, and I don't think their second place is going to be challenged by the Hong Kong Panda tonight. But either way, the Toro Bulls are on their 4th game winning streak. Congratulations to Toro Bulls, and of course the goalie Boyce Wong, yet another solid performance. And here comes the individual stats yet again. Eric Eustace, Brett Wilcox, and Bob Yan. And Albert Kersons, he doesn't play for the team that's called Tex. No, he doesn't. He plays for the Pandas. And let's see if I could change that right now. And that's a power. That's what I did. I changed it so I could link it up. And it's a lot of work. Let's see if I can get it changed. And yes, I did. Yes, Hong Kong Panda. See, that's what I did. So it's a lot of work. So now I'll go take a short break, and I'll try and fix that blurry cam on my left side. I'll show you guys some replays, and we'll look forward to the next game, the Hong Kong Pandas against the Aviators. Coming up, right up. we're back in beautiful Hong Kong. Here is, this is Loas Rink in Cheung Kwan O. My name is Scotty Yang, alongside with my camera buddy, Mr. Timmy Poon. This is Hong Kong League Ice Hockey here in Hong Kong, organized by the Hong Kong China Ice Hockey Association, powered by Power Play Sports and Entertainment. Tonight, some special guests, Mr. Sherman Chan. I don't know what you call them these days, a chairman, president, chairperson, trying to be, chair them. Just trying to be politically correct, like Mr. Chairperson Sherman Chan's in presence. It's in the it's at the rink today. He's paid us a little visit during the intermission and gave us some interesting news about our upcoming events here in Hong Kong. We'll get to that later on, but first here we have our second game of the night. It's the Hong Kong Panda versus the Aviators. Again, 3 periods of 20-minute stop clock action. And this guy, the person in red helmet, it's the guy to watch, Mr. Albert Persons from the Hong Kong Panda. Still remember at the draft, nobody really knew who Albert Persons was. And the Hong Kong Pandas GMs Whitney Olsen and Yam Yi made a special trade to get to him. And as a result, the Hong Kong Pandas drafted Lucas Eschleman with their first draft pick, which was 4th overall. And because it's a snake draft, on the 5th pick overall, they picked Albert Persons. And for the Aviators, their number 1 overall pick, they had the first overall pick. That was Jesse Lucier. And on round 2, their pick was 8th overall. That would be Jimmy Fanstone, and Leon Ruel would be the other one. And that's a quick goal by the Aviators early on in the first period. Number 66. From the Aviators, there's no 66. Oh yes, there is. Pavel Voronov, the newly signed player. That's a long shot from the blue line by Pavel. There's a nice angle right there. So it's about a minute past. It's 1-0 for the Aviators. Shi Chen-yun, long pass, knocked down in midair. Here's Hurton Cheng, number 58 for the Hong Kong Panda. Iced it down, whooped it down the ice, and icing against the Hong Kong Panda. I was talking about the draft, what a huge decision by the GMs for the Hong Kong Panda, Whitney Olsen and Yam Yi. The goalie, Moses Fung, was also a debated decision. They used the Hong Kong Panda, they used the 3rd draft pick of the night to select the first goalie of the league. That would be Moses Fung. And Moses Fung is, of course, in net tonight. Aviators with the first goal of the night, having the early lead. Here's Whitney Olsen. Olsen moved it up. I've actually just saw him like 2 days ago along with Red Wilcox. They were coaching for the club league. All of a sudden I have this weird feeling of seeing him more than my own family, because we've been at the rink all the time. And every night, like a few good hours, we're here for a long time. So You know, it's you again. Yeah, it's me again. Let's have fun after the games. Long shot by Whitney Olsen. Great save by the goalie. Goalie for the Aviators, David Lamb. These two goalies both played Saturday night as their club teams played against each other. And not this one, sorry. It was Rexton, goalie from previous game, played against David Lamb Saturday night. And Rexton held his team in, like really held his team in for the victory. David Lamb had a great but rough night Saturday. So let's see if he could continue with his good performance tonight. But Saturday night was no easy job as he also faced 40-ish, 50 shots. So stamina-wise, it's a concern for David Lamb and his team. And for the Aviators, they do have another goalie on standby. That's number 60, King Ho. I do see him on my left. He's on the player's bench. So he should be ready if David needs to be replaced. Or they could be playing a, half and half, 50-50 split. Some teams in this league do split the play time for goalies half and half. There's a long shot by Pavel Boronov, also in a red helmet, but he's not. Albert Persons. Two red helmets on the Panda team. Long shot, nice save by David Lamb. 4 minutes pass in the first period. Aviators have the first goal, leading slightly, but in terms of shots on goals, it's the Hong Kong Pandas having the slight advantage over the Aviators. Aviators currently last in the standings. They do need a win here to move up. And this does not include the game we've just played earlier today, and I do not guarantee the legitimacy and the accuracy of this standings screenshot because I've just got it out freshly out of the oven this morning. Aviators just 2 points and Pandas with 4 points. Either way, win or lose, they're not going to break into the second place, and that belongs currently to the Black Dragons. But with the Black Dragons losing the game just earlier today to the Toro Bulls. A win for the East team. Oh! What happened right there? It's an own goal? Was it an own goal? Did I see what I think I have just saw? I have no idea. Let's take a closer look. That's bizarre. Really bizarre. Let's see. Here comes Moses Fung. No, bringing in on his own. I think the player mishandled it. No, I think it's just he just mishandled it. Yeah, there was no contact with the player behind him, so it was very unfortunate for the Hong Kong Pandas. But seeing how they played over the last couple of weeks, I'm very confident they can mount a comeback. As long as what has just happened do not keep happening, or it would be a chaotic night. Oh! Goal number 3, number 61 of Francis Lam for the Aviators. Wowee! My goodness! Here's the famous Francis Lam coming from behind the net, spins around, immediately goes 5-0 and scores it behind, puts the puck behind the goalie, Moses Fung. Now it's 3 unanswered by the Aviators. Now Albert Persons is answering back with a shot of his own, but it went high and wide behind the net. 3-0 to score, shots on goal, 6-all for both teams. Very exciting game turning out today. Number 4, Tom Allen, growing a little mustache here. Number 4 from the other team, Julian Chow, missed the last game, I believe. Again, I don't do my homework. I don't know. I'm just bringing this up from my head. Oh wait, I wasn't here last week. Or was I? I was here last week. I wasn't here the week before. Oh jeez. That's what it feels when it's like when you age. Guys, just when you see next time when you see guys above 50, or when you go home and see your dads, give them a break. Things do deteriorate quite rapidly once you hit 50. And you're joining the club, right? Right, so Timmy Coons is joining the club. The newest member of the Club 5-0. Timmy Chui as well. Oh, goody. So here comes the Panda and Albert Curson. Look at those moves to Allen. Allen with a shot. That went wide and hits the backboards. Boranov iced the puck down the ice. Ooh, right there it's number 30. That's Jong-un. Nice positioning. Jong-un. Ooh, nice cross-ice pass. Almost tipped in by Julian Chow. Here comes Persons again with his red helmet. Persons still with the puck. Long shot by Whitney Olsen. Hit the goalie. The rebound bounced really up high. And now the Aviators are trying to get the puck out of their own zone. Albert Curson says no, not yet. The Boranov, good play behind the net to the other side, but who's there? Tom Allen's there first. And he was brought down, and we have a penalty against the Aviators. Hong Kong Panda will enjoy their first power play of the night. Long shot saved by the goalie, David Lamb. Here's Whitney Olsen. Back to Joby Watt to Olsen. Olsen, no shot to Joby. Tries to move in a little bit, but good defense by Francis Lamb. Now they'll cycle. Could not break up the formation of the Aviators. Persons. Right in front of the net, there is a red shirt. That's number 15. I believe that's Karl Marx. Karl Marx, not Karl Marx. My apologies. Making a lot of apologies tonight, feeling particularly apologetic. Reflecting on my own life at the age of 50. Feeling so sorry about so many things in life. Oh gosh. Sometimes I forget this is live. and from Mr. Sherman Chan's listening, I go, what's going on with Scotty? But yeah. Anyway, it's still 3-0. It's a very, very effective power play so far by the Hong Kong Panda. Hong Kong Panda, surely a lot of fans from around the world, given their ownership group. Here comes Joby Watt with 49 seconds remaining. Albert Curson's long shot saved by the goalie. Missed the rebound. Penalty coming again. No. Yes. I can't see the other referee. Oh, yes, now I do. Nice pass. Olsen! Long shot. Missed the net. And now we have the penalty. But first, my apologies again to Gatorade. Gatorade, our official sponsor for the Hong Kong League. And thanks to Gatorade, and I can't even get the graphics right, I'm very, very sorry. Here we go, Gatorade. I also spent a couple days doing this. Gatorade, the official sports drink for the Hong Kong League. Thanks to Gatorade for being part of ice hockey for so many years. It's not just this year that they're supporting ice hockey here in Hong Kong, but they've been with us for quite some very good years. And of course, they're well known around the world with all sorts of different major sporting events, leagues, tournaments. You've seen them. So grab yours at one of the fine retailers near you. Gatorade, quench your thirst. Do you have it in you? Here comes another stoppage. Let's try that Gatorade graphic again. There you go, this is the right one. Official sports drinks of the HKL. Very sorry, Gatorade, but thank you for your support. And here comes the Hong Kong Panda, still with a minute and change remaining in their second power play to go into the box as number 10 for Brian Knowles for the Aviators. Olsen down deep. It's Joe Cheng. Back to Persons. Olsen moves and cycles. Back to Persons. Find it and look, Hinton. Winston Kwok is right in front of the net. A lot of red shirts right in front and around the goalie. But they just couldn't make that pass towards the net. Here comes Yannick Wong with a breakaway chance. Yannick Wong. Oh, nice check. Nice defensive play by number 42. Winston Kwok from behind. He had to do it, but we're going to have our second penalty shot of the night because of Winston Kwok's defensive play right there. Number 88, Yannick Wong, is going to be taking the honors of getting the penalty shot. A defenseman, natural defenseman in trade. Let's see how a defenseman handles a penalty shot. Here comes Yannick Wong. Just like many defensemen, a lot of them decide to shoot instead of deke around the goalie. That's exactly what Yannick Wong did. Not a bad shot. Steered it to the side, aimed for the 5-hole, and the goalie just had a piece of it. Still 3-0 for the Aviators. The Pandas still have 30 seconds remaining in their power play clock. Here comes number 14, Tim Englund on the left side. Ooh, misses the puck, overskates it. Francis slams it there to take it. Right in front of the net is Julian Chow. Long shot. Oh, this one blocked by Joby Watt. Coming in, Joby Watt, breakaway chance, and he scores. 3-1, the first goal for the Hong Kong Panda. And that's what happens when you let loose Joby Watt. He's all alone with speed, with no one in between him and the goalie. Here comes Jovi Wet. Nice breakaway, nobody could catch him. And very nifty move. He just came in too quick for goalie to react. And now we have another whistle. Aviator gets the rebound. Solomon Kim. Gets it out. Oh, now we have Francis Lamier get in and he score! Here's another one for Francis Lam. After having a tough season last year, shining off his shooting skills nicely tonight here in the top division here in Hong Kong. There's a misplay by number 58 Hurton Tang, and Francis just sees what he likes, which was an empty spot right up in the top corner, and he just aims and shoots. Here's another shot by the Aviators. The Aviators are all over the Hong Kong Panda here in the top half of the first period. And the score is now 4-1. Now, the Hong Kong Panda, they do have their fair share of chances up front, and many of them look fairly lethal and dangerous. But so far, they haven't been able to make that crucial connection and the final leg to put the puck behind the goalie, David Lam. And they've made a few crucial mistakes and on their own end tonight, and the Aviators were able to capitalize on every single one of them. Here comes Jovi Watt on the right with speed, could not get past veteran Yannick Wong. Long shot, and they score one of their own. Not sure if it's tipped right in front of the net. Surely we're going to go and look at our less blurry but still blurry camera from that side of the rink. I've tried to clean it up and refocus, but it's better. Look at the shot right there, and it's not tipped. It just went directly in top corner. Clean shot. 4-2 is the score. 6 goals combined in the first period alone, and the shots on goal 13-10 in favor of the Hong Kong Panda. Seems a comeback from the Hong Kong Panda is imminent, with Whitney Olsen, Albert Kersons, and everyone on their top line playing very, very well. Here comes another opportunity by the Hong Kong Panda. On my right, it's the Hong Kong Panda bench. I've just noticed there's just 5 substitute players on their bench. Because when they were all on the ice, like I looked onto my right, it's an empty bench. But what was going on? Is there a fight or something? No, it's just they have just 10 skaters on tonight, and they do have goalie Evan Thorpe standing by. A nice play by Francis Lam. It's his night tonight, certainly. But that was an opportunity he could not capitalize on. He was shaking his head afterwards. But it was would have been a hat trick. Yes, it's a very nice play, but it's an even better save by the goalie. Right there. Oh, there's also a rebound. The rebound of number 53, Ari Leung, was right there. And Moses Fung was able to close his legs and kept the puck in between to shut the door. Wow, that was very close. 4-2 is the score. Aviators, right in front of me. I'm sorry. I'm 50 years old. My heart just jumped out of my body. It was a near-death experience right there. Oh gosh. Oh, but hey, that's how this game's been going, the intensity of the game. It's surely going up in level. Oh, a long shot by Tim Hanglin. After the shot, he flexed his stick. He wants more. He's signaling for the puck again. He's on a mission tonight. Oh no, number 53, Ari Leung, he just slid down. And now they're in all sorts of trouble. Joe Chang with a shot, and he scores! 4-3 for the Hong Kong Pandas. And just like that, they are down by just one, when we're still in the first period. Here comes a shot right here, and he just went top corner. Goalie David Lam a little too deep in his own zone, but you can't really blame him because the puck was just coming out from behind the net, and he was just on his way into position. That's one of the harder positions. Oh my goodness! They score. The Aviators score. How many goals do we have in the first period alone? I lost count. Not a good night for the goalies, for sure. And on this side, not a good night for Moses Fung. Here comes a shot on the far side. Moses wasn't anticipating. Oh, here comes Shi Chen Yun. No penalty out there in the neutral zone. And now we have a stoppage, but that wasn't for the check in the center ice. It's for a tip, causing the puck to go out of bounds. Wow, 8 goals. 8 goals in the first period, and we have 5.5 minutes to go. Long shot, well saved by Moses Fung. Not only do I not do my homework, I do eat a lot during live broadcasts. When you stop hearing from me for like an extended period of time and you start wondering, hey, like face-off has started and this guy's not talking, well, I've been eating. And I'm really sorry I don't have time to have dinner because I'm here since 6 o'clock. And this is the only time I'm going to get my carbohydrates down. So if you want to send me food or drinks, you know, you're always welcome. You know where to find us. We're right here in the middle of the rink. It's just not just me, it's the two of us. So we appreciate any kindness, act of kindness. And now we have another whistle. I believe that's just for offside. Yeah, I know I veer off topic a lot of times, but hey, it's a fun league, it's a fun game. At the end of the day, it's amateur hockey. Perhaps it's just me, but I tend to want to keep that casual side to it, even though I know this is the top level in Hong Kong, and even though I know a lot of players here, whether they get into the starting lineup of certain teams or with a Hong Kong China team ice hockey program. Some of the players, they depend on their performances in this league, but you can never forget the fun side of things, which is ice hockey. And that's why I do all sorts of weird stuff, like borderline stuff around the rink, and it's all for fun, all for good, and just to remind everybody, hey, I know there's this competitive side of things, but you know, at the end of the day, we all go to work tomorrow. Well, most of us go to work tomorrow. Most of us go to school tomorrow. Nobody wants to get hurt. And this is just one of the many hockey nights in our lifetime. So enjoy it while we can. And I'm sure I'm going to enjoy it here because I can't play this level. So I might enjoy my time here in the broadcast booth. And that's a good timing for a bunch of blob because there wasn't any shots for the last minute or so. Joe B. Watt back in his own zone. stops and slicks it up high. Nice connection right there to Olsen. Olsen to Winston Cock. Number 9, we have Joe Cheng on the right. Back to Tom Allen. Allen down around the net, around the rink to the other side, but his teammates weren't there. Jeff Griffin, old timer here in Hong Kong. Welcome back, Mr. Griffin. I had the pleasure to play with him on the same team when he came out of retirement right before COVID, I believe, or right after COVID. It was probably right before COVID, and he was such a great leader. Very good when he's around the net. His feel around the net, his precision, his shooting, it's just impeccable. A lot of young players learned a lot from him. Great to see him back here at the top level of Hong Kong ice hockey. He might not have gone away to retirement. He might have just been playing somewhere else. So, you know, if I made a mistake, please do correct me. And here's another long shot by the Aviators. Scores 5-3, 8 goals scored in quick succession in the first 15 minutes of the game. The scoring seemingly has stopped for the last couple, maybe 3-4 minutes. But still a lot of back and forth action with these two teams, and exciting night for sure. And I'm seeing on the other side, Chief Referee Craig Russell. He's reffing with a smile on his face. Now 5 guys surrounding the puck, trying to shove the sticks at the puck, trying to dig it loose. And now the Pandas have it, but now they don't. And I guess they have it again. Puck out in center ice, Winston Cock. Mishandles it, but his teammate still has it, but they don't anymore. Francis Lamb with 2 goals in his belt. Is it 2 or is it 3 or is it more? 2. According to Mr. Timmy Poon. I need to fix you a mic sometime, but we don't have enough money for that. So, oh, by the way, if you're listening and you want to support our cause, you're welcome to sponsor, just like our great friends at Gatorade. Gatorade, the official sports drink of Hockey Night. HKL Hong Kong League. Thanks for the support. Sorry for missing you guys out the first game. It was just a little too much going around. Very exciting games. Here's Tom Allen. Carl Mock calling for the puck, but Tom Allen was back there too. Oh, nice move by Joby Wett. Was a nice shot with just 5 seconds remaining in the first period. And now that's it for the first period. 5-3 to score. The Aviators leading the Hong Kong Panda. We'll take a short break. When we're back, we'll have period number 2 for you guys.
16. The score after the first period, Aviators 5, Hong Kong Pandas 3. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Just search HKL Hockey. You can also visit our website for all the news, results, stats, schedule, and more. Visit www.hongkongleague.com. The second period action is coming right up.
Coming right up, it's the second period. Thanks to Gatorade, the official sports drinks of the Hong Kong League, we bring you the second period of tonight's second game. The Hong Kong Panda versus the Aviators.
With a face-off, the second period is underway. The team in blue, the Aviators, are leading the Hong Kong Panda by 2 goals and just 2 goals. 5-3 is the score. Shots on goal 17-6 in favor of the Hong Kong Panda. Pretty evenly played for the past 10 to 13 minutes. It was the Aviators who had those early 3 goals that kind of set the tone for the game, and since then, Joby Watt's been on fire. Very effective player tonight. Is he one of the top underage players in the Hong Kong China ice hockey team program? Known for his speed, his quick release, and his just overall dangerousness, speaking as a goalie. And he's trying to make the transition from youth hockey to senior men's ice hockey. And you know, when he plays U18 or the club league, he's just like the Eric Eustace here in Hong Kong League. He would have like a unreal 8 point per game average. He's just that good. But once he transitions to men's senior hockey, of course, there's his size. That's different. He's a bit smaller in the standard here in Hong Kong League. But the way he plays, he's so used to the youth style. You just have to learn from the pros here, especially from his team captain, Whitney Olsen. And now he also has the help of Albert Kersons. And I believe that's also part of the reason why Whitney Olsen paired him up with the top forward line of Albert Kersons. So there's a lot for him to learn. As well, this is a Czech league. So he needs to learn to forget his old habits and learn new ones, so he can take that next step up and become even greater than what he already is. Not to take anything away from Joby Watt right now. He's just awesome. But I just know there is such a long way for him to go further and shine brighter and hotter and be a part of ice hockey in Hong Kong for a long, long time to come. Five threes to score. Aviators enjoying a 5-4 man advantage. Here comes red helmet on the other team. That's Pavel Boronov, signed to replace the legendary number 42 Dave Bellucci. He's now on long-term injured reserve. Fortunately, these players do not get paid, so we don't have a cap situation to worry about. Because if they were to sign Pavel Boronov, I don't think they could cough up the cash to do it, because he's just such a premium player to have on your team. And he's just hanging on the ice in his defensive position right now. I doubt he's playing 100%. That's just how good he can be. Well, he is. Players tangled together, Tim Hanglin and Solomon Kim. These two players been teammates over the last season in Hockey Night in Hong Kong for many, many times. There's an interference call thanks to my camera buddy. It's almost like our assistant producer. Just always reminding, hey, this is what's going on. You know, quit your yapping. You know, focus on the game. And also, he reads minds. Like, he reads the minds of our referees. He's just really, really good, attentive to the game.
Here's a point blank shot and they score! Mr. Wang. Guys call him the coach, and I call him Yannick. The coach for the SWAT Hockey School organization. Yannick Wang, shot, slap shot, point blank range. And put the puck in the net. Past the goalie, Moses Funk. Shots right there. The first shot, the second. Picking up his own rebound, Yannick Wang. Here comes Albert Curses and another goal! What happened in the first period? It's deja vu all over again. Back and forth scoring. If you paid to come in and watch, you've had your money's worth. And the best thing is, you can actually come in and watch the game. It's free admission, you don't have to pay. And if you're listening to what I'm talking about right now, you're already watching this on YouTube, which is also free. But it would be better if you could click that little thumbs up icon, so you know there's a little more love for us here at the broadcast booth. Because every night, you know, me and Timmy, you know, it gets kind of, you know. Penalty to number 64 for the Aviators, Jeff Dribbin, going into the box for 2 minutes. Aviators 6-4, they have a 2-goal advantage. But the Pandas have a man advantage over the Aviators. Here comes Tom Allen. The last 2 power plays were very good. The passing were precise. Their cycling was very good. And their nice communication is also very good. And this is a team full of chemistry. Look at where Olsen received the puck. He was right there alone in the middle of the slot, right in front of the goalie. It was his own fault for not putting the puck in the net. I'm sorry, Whitney. That was such a beautiful position. Now we have another shot on the other side. Shooting the puck was number 53, Ari Leung. Going the other way is a breakaway chance. Wow, what an exciting game. Just with the prolonged silence, I was snacking with it. Also feeding my camera buddy, Jamie Poon. Still 44 seconds remaining in the power play. Here's Olsen. Persons. Cross ice, nice cross ice pass. Presses center. Nobody finds the puck. And Hong Kong Panda has it. Persons trying to drive into the net. Persons still with the puck, picking up his own rebound. Cross ice pass, nobody gets it. Jovi Watt playing point right now. Nice move, going into deep. Round the net, gives it to Persons. Persons looks around. Goes back to Persons. Persons misses. Oh, now Persons has it again. He steals the puck back to Whitney Olsen. Olsen shot, see, rebound. Covered just in time, and Karl Mock was blaming himself for not acting quick enough because he was right there when the rebound dropped. But this youthful line of Karl Mock, Joey Watt, and Albert Persons has been lethal for the Hong Kong Panda. Pairing them with number 3, Whitney Olsen, and number 4, Tom Allen, it's a very, very good line. It just seems like they've been playing together for years. It's just that they've been gelling very well together, and kudos to the captains and GMs of the team for coming up with such a good combination of players to play together on the same line. Here's Pavel Goranov showing off his skills. Look, I told you he wasn't at full 100%. Now he was probably at 80. See who can force him to show all his hands. He's just performing at a different level. Here comes the Aviators with a good shot, point blank range. Moses Fong sliding left and right to make the save. Here comes Pavel Goranov, nice chip down low into the goal line. Here's Tim Henglid. Henglid moves it to his left to number 9. Joe Chang spins and gives it to Winston Cotton, number 42. You can tell for the Hong Kong Pandas, everyone's getting a chance because they have no choice. They have just 10 players, like 5 here and 5 over there. Nobody else except the backup goalie in Evan Thorpe. And theoretically, Evan Thorpe could dress up as a player. I think so. He actually plays very well. Thorpe, he plays forward, he plays D. He played a great few seasons with me at one of those rinks in Shim Sha Tsui. And he's such a nice guy. I just can't say enough good things about Evan Thorpe. Great teammate, courteous, gentlemanly manner, a lot of manners. I just adore it. And he plays very nice D. Very solid player with solid skills. I wish he could come back and play with us. Evan, if you're hearing what I'm saying, just move out from DB, man. Come out to the city so we can. I have a spot right for you on our Sunday league. So just come and play with us, Evan. You're missed sorely. Come on. 6-4 is the score right now. The Aviators up by 2. Thorpe's team is down by just 2. With so much time remaining, it's a crapshoot and who's winning the game. And the shots on goal numbers aren't helping to break the tie either. It's 22-21 with the Hong Kong Pandas holding on to a 1-shot lead. Carl Mock and Joe Viewett, the youngsters line, hugely lowering the team's average age. You know, when you have guys like Whitney Olsen and Evan Thorpe, you know, the average age is just shooting up the roof. You just have to have these young guys to kind of lower the average down a little bit. Face off in the neutral zone, picked up by Whitney Olsen. You know, a lot of guys, if you don't, you hear me, you know, going at these players, rest assured, these players and I do have good relationships. I just don't go about and make jokes about guys I don't really know. So I'm sure they're going to be okay. If they are not okay, we'll just figure it out. Here comes Whitney Olsen. Olsen with the puck, cutting in and brought down, and it's a penalty against the Aviators. Good call by the referee. Do you think it's a good call, Timmy? Yeah. It's an infraction, so it's a no comment for Timmy Poon. We gotta get you a mic sometime. We gotta. Going into the box, number 10 for the Aviators, Brian Knowles, and the Hong Kong Pandas. 2 minutes of power play time, 5-on-4. They want to come back, and they can. Here comes Tom Allen in a very good position. Long shot, steered aside by the goalie. Hong Kong Panda still with possession of the puck. Persons, indeed, Persons handling puck. Nice passing. So far, every pass has been on point. Olsen. Going back to Kersons, feeds it back to number 61, Joe Viewett. Very nice play. And Kersons shoots, saved by the goalie. Rebound picked up by Joe Viewett. And they were still able to keep possession of the puck. What a power play by the Hong Kong Pandas. Wonderfully executed. Here comes Kersons again on the right side. Kersons down low. Oh, not a very good puck handling by Karl Mok right there. Perhaps the pass was a little too strong. Here comes Kersons again. Kersons moving up. Here comes Olsen. Back to Kersons and then moving closer and closer. Not in a hurry. All you need is one good shot. Olsen! Long shot. Nice one-timer, and it was just wide. 46 seconds in this power play remaining. 64 is the score. Aviators still with a 2-goal advantage. We're reaching the halfway mark of the game. The Aviators able to clear the puck for a change. And the goalie coming up there to play the puck. Nice saucer pass to Karl Mok. Karl leaves the puck to Kersons. Kersons with the puck. Leaves it to... Who's this? This is Winnie Olsen. Why is he still on the ice? Olsen back to Kersons. Kersons back to Olsen. These guys are just like that battery bank bunnies. The battery bunnies. The energy bunnies. Non-stop. Joby Watt down low. Power play for 4 seconds remaining. Long shot deflected out of bounds. And that would probably do it for the power play. They managed to keep possession in the offensive zone for nearly the entirety of the power play. And that was quite a demonstration of their puck possession abilities. The Hong Kong Pandas, I do have every confidence in them to come back to the game. Hong Kong Panda still with possession now. Both teams are back to 5 apiece. Here's Brian Knowles freshly back out from the penalty box from what seems like eternity, because that's how good the Hong Kong Panda power play was. I know I'm supposed to be neutral, but I really do want to see another power play from the Hong Kong Pandas, because it was such a pleasure to watch purely from a fan's perspective. But surely for the Aviators, it ain't gonna happen. Especially when you can see how good the Hong Kong Panda can be with the power play. For the Aviators, it's just one more reason not to take any more penalties. And now we have a goalie change for the Aviators. They're playing the 50-50 games with the goalies, whereas each goalie takes half the game. And the 10-minute mark for the change of the second period would be the change where they make the change. And that's exactly what happened. King Ho, number 60, going in for the Aviators in place of David Lam, who's had a tough night 2 nights ago at the Hong Kong Club League, also hosted by the Hong Kong China Ice Hockey Association. And right now, it's the best timing to thank our sponsor, Gatorade. Gatorade, the official sports drink of the HKL, fueling ice hockey for the last decade or so. Visit them and get your own at your fine retailer and convenience shops near you. With us tonight, it's Mr. Sherman Chan, chairman or chairperson of the Hong Kong China Ice Hockey Association. Alongside with him, I can't quite see it with my aging eyes, but I presume that's a coach. Looks like a coach. Perhaps Timmy could zoom in during the stoppage to see who that is. Because I'm no longer in the Hong Kong team, so I don't really know who's who. But surely they're probably here to scout some of the younger players. Thanks, Timmy. And yes, that's the team. That's the head coach of the Hong Kong China Ice Hockey men's program. Well, the entire program, that's him with Mr. Sherman Chan, chatting about who's going to be on the next Hong Kong China team, I suppose. Or they're probably talking about hey, we should cut Scotty off with the commentary. We don't like him snacking all the time. He's making inappropriate jokes, getting hate comments all the time. You know, get something else. Hey, if you're listening and you want to join us, you're always welcome to volunteer. You know, filming, announcers, commentary hosts, anything. You want to help out. You can always join us. Just let Keith or Sherman know of your intentions, and I'm sure they'd be happy to have you as part of our team. And if you don't want to be here every single week, but you really do want to help out, your sponsorship would be truly amazing for the development of ice hockey here in Hong Kong. Just like the fine guys at Gatorade, you'd be supporting for a good cause. Look at the level of ice hockey we're getting now. We haven't seen such thing for such a long time. Right there was the Hurton Chang going into John Ng right in front of me. It looked to me it was a checking from behind, a light shove. And yes, he's going to the box for that, as it was a cross-check assessed by the referee Timmy Chui, who I have just heard has just joined Club 5-0 not long ago. So Timmy, you guys, the two Timmys are of the same age. Oh God, bless you all. Having the same life experiences. Oh, what fun. 6-4 is the score. 6 minutes remaining in the second period in what is shaping up to be an exciting game. 2-on-1. Oh, goal by the Hong Kong Pandas. And now they are within one, and that is a short-handed goal. And I might have missed the goal by forgetting to press the button because I was too excited. My apologies. Feeling very apologetic tonight. Really. You know, when you get a certain age, you know, I know enough of this age crap. You know, but, you know, when you get a certain age, a lot of things don't matter anymore. You've seen enough. You've seen so many things. You know, a lot of things. You know, hey, who cares, really? You know, and you gotta give up, but you're not really giving up on life. You're just giving up on all the things that's happening around you. You stop crying. You stop caring about stuff. You know, like the linesman getting shot. You know, hey, I don't care anymore. I'm 50. Oh, goody. I'm sure Thorpe is more than 50 years old, and he's still, you know, battling at it. Let me just give him a shout. I just had a quick interview with Evan Thorpe. Yes, he confirmed he's 50 plus. He's unwilling to disclose his real age. I was guessing it's 42. 42, yeah, 42. That's what he said to me. Yeah, right. Whether it's 42 or it's 52, being able to play as a goalie at this level, from my personal experience, it's not easy. The aches, the pains, your bones, and all the joints problems you have, especially as a goalie, the knees, all those things come into play very, very evidently. And you go into the game with all sorts of pain, and when your adrenaline starts to pump up, you kind of forget about them. after the games, it comes back to you, and it takes extra long to wind down and get yourself warmed up. So it's at this age, be it 42 or 52 or I don't know 62, it's not easy. So for the older folks in our ice hockey community, especially for those above 60, we do have quite a number of above 60 players. Here comes Whitney Olsen for a breakaway, and he scores. And this time, I did press the button to record that. And it's a tie game. Or have they taken the lead? I've been busy yapping along. And let's take a look at Mr. Olsen, one of the older guys on this team. Going in all alone, and he just picked a nice position, nice place right above the pads and just below the elbows. I always forget the 6 hole and the 7 hole. I never got to which side is what. It never mattered to me because people score over me in those two positions anyway. There's no 6 or 7 holes to me. It's just a hole. It's constantly open. And it's a tie game. 12 goals combined by two teams. In the second period, it's not even over yet. The Aviators playing very well tonight. They showed they can play. And noteworthy, I believe they are and still is without Jesse Lucier on their lineup. That's saying something about Pavel Boronov taking that next step to take over the team from Jesse Lucier. And against a high-powered team like the Hong Kong Panda, they've been able to shut down a lot of their offenses. Now, of course, Mr. Yannick Wong, you can't discount his contribution tonight, even though I make fun of him all the time. He's just very good tonight. And of course, he scored that goal where he picked up his own rebound. So, you know, kids, if you're in a SWAT hockey school system, you know, forget about all the jokes I made about your good coach. He's just good. And this time, I mean it. No joke. This 50 thing is really getting into me. You know, by the time the game ends, I'm probably going to be in tears. Life flash. Yes, life flashes across my eyes in a blink of an eye, and I've all these flashbacks. Oh goody! 6. Oh, that's the score right now. 2.5 minutes remaining in the second period. It's a very exciting game. And I just can't be any happier than now because it's such a great game. Francis Lamb looking for the hat trick, but unable to. Here's Carl Mock on the right, try to dangle through 3 blue shirts, and you know, you just can't do it here in this league. Ooh, Kerson's just high. Hits the plexiglass behind the net. They didn't put the puck into the offensive zone, and that's an offside. Carson says it's deflected, but the linesmen are not buying it at all. A minute 48 remaining in the second period. 6-6, 6-6, 6 all, 6 apiece. Yes, that's how they do it. 6 apiece for both teams. Pavel Boronov, Shi Chen-yun. Interestingly, Shi Chen-yun hasn't been having the monstrous games he had every time I see him. He's a little more defensive-minded first tonight. It's Winston Kopp, very good performance tonight. I believe he's another underage player here, Winston Kopp. I still remember his Chinese name. I think he might not want me to say it out here, so I better not. Here comes Ji Chen-yun! Long shot. Deflected by Whitney Olsen just by that bit. Player fighting for position right in front of the net with Hurton Chang giving the Aviators a shove from the back. Be careful because he was called by the same infraction not too long ago. Here comes Hurton Chang again. And Ji Chen-yun looking around the top of the crease. Here comes the Hong Kong Panda. Shot. Oh, and they score. And here is the first lead of the night for the Hong Kong Panda. 6-7 or 7-6, however you want to put it. It's their first lead, and GM Whitney Olsen just breathed a sigh of relief as he skated into this bench. And look at how the play broke down from the side, going in, kind of blocked by Pavel Buranov, and goalie King Ho wasn't really having the greatest view of the shot. Let in the goal, 7-6, and it's such a cliche, but that's probably one of the worst times for a goal as it's nearing the end of the period. And here comes the Hong Kong Panda again. Could not center it, 5 seconds to go. And that should do it. Oh, not yet, with 0.1 second to go. There's going to be a face-off in the neutral zone. I would say just let the clock run. Yeah, there you go. Good stuff. And with that, the score is 7-4. The Hong Kong Pandas leading the Aviators by just 1 goal. Take a short break for snacks. Coming back is the third period.
Score after the second period, Hong Kong Panda 7, Aviators 6. Make sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Just search HKL Hockey. You can also visit our website for all the news, results, stats, and schedule, and more. Visit www.hongkongleague.com. The third period action is coming right up.
Thanks to Gatorade, the official sports drink of the Hong Kong League. Yes, I did this wonderful looking graphics 2 days ago. It took me 2 days. I'm sorry. So here they are, the Gatorade. I'm sorry for missing out on you guys on the first game. I hope I can make it back. I can make it up for you guys. And Gatorade supporting ice hockey in Hong Kong and many major sports around the world. So it quenches your sweat and quenches your thirst. Get your great Gatorade at your nearest fine retailer near you. Here comes Joby Watt on a breakaway chance. Oh, he bubbles on his own puck. Otherwise, they would have taken a 2-goal lead. But what a game. The Aviators had a 3-goal lead at a point, and now they're down by a goal. 13 goals combined for the two teams. And that's the first minute of the third period. Shi Chen-yun just shoved Dobie Watt onto the ground. It was a marginal interference call, but it was not called by the referees. Here comes Persons to number 9, Zhou Cheng. Here is Francis Lam. Lam having a good night tonight. 2 goals. Ooh, almost another one for Francis Lam. Lam still with the puck. Dumps it back down deep. 53. Ari Lam picks up the puck, tries to give it back to Francis Lam. Intercepted by Winston Koch. Here's Solomon Kim. Kim brings the puck up out of his own zone. Jeff Griffin. Griffin's one of the veterans in around the league. Surely he's going to be above 50. No, don't know. He's about 60. Looking at this jersey number 64, that's a good indication that he might be born in a year that relates to the number 64. I'm not giving anything away. But he's still doing it at the top level, the best level of ice hockey here in Hong Kong, and it's nothing to be joking at. Here comes the Aviators. Hearing from the Aviator bench, skate, skate, skate. Some choppy play so far, with no team having clear possession so far. Battling for the puck in the neutral zone. Still not much going on. 6-7 is the score. The Hong Kong Panda with a 1-goal lead and a dangerous situation out there right in front of the Hong Kong Panda net, and lucky they have Moses Fung to keep everything out. And my apologies to Mr. Jeff Griffin, I just dug you out. I just Googled you. Apparently he's not 50 yet. He's 2 years younger than I am. He's not in the Club 5 yet, according to Elite Prospects. So yes, he's been with the Macau Aces for a few years, GM and head coaches as well. I played in the SCIHL as well, and now he's in with the Aviators. Hey, 48, still going strong. Here comes Shi Chen-yun, makes the puck, gives the puck to John Ying. John Ying tries to go past 3, and he did. Wow, what skill. Yeah, it was not easy with tight spaces in between the players. And now Dobie Watt battling out with Brian Knowles in the Aviator zone. Here comes Olsen, sharp angle shot, saved by King Hope, just barely. Rebound. Oh, Shi Chen-yun with a hit, and that was a bad hit behind the net. Oh, I need to press my button so we can have a little replay. But that was it looked really bad. It was on the face, but the player wasn't standing straight up. I don't know if it makes the difference. We have our in-house expert here in Timmy Poon, and here comes the hit right there. No, it was on the arm. It was on the arm. It was on the arm. It was. So it looked okay, but yes. So I think it was just a bad timing for both players. But the play looked really bad, and Shi Chen-yun is in the box for 2 minutes. Two minutes for charging. Charging. And the Hong Kong Panda will enjoy a power play. Oh, Kerson's right in front of the net. Almost has it. But the goalie, King Ho, is doing very good so far. Olsen with a long shot, also saved by the goalie, and gloved it down for a whistle to put a stoppage in this power play. 7-6, the Hong Kong Pandas clinging on to a 1-goal lead with 14.5 minutes to go in the final period of the game. Olsen, a minute to go in the power play. Long shot through traffic, and he scores! He scores through traffic. Very nice place, nicely placed shot. It's not a strong shot by any means. So kids, if you're watching, you don't always have to have the toughest, biggest, baddest slap shots. All you need to do is to put it on net in a very nice place, nicely placed position. And that's exactly what Whitney Olsen did. He knew the goalie would be blocked by a lot of players. And look at this, the face-off puck goes to Whitney Olsen. 1, 2, 3, 4 players. He shot through the 4 players and made sure he placed the puck on top in the top corner position. So goalies, when they don't see the net, they would reactively go down and cover the bottom part of the net. And this is exactly the situation where you want to put the puck up top. So the shot folds everyone. There's luck in that shot for sure. For the puck to make it through past all the bodies, there's always an element of luck, but that's always what ice hockey is all about. It's just ice hockey. And now the Hong Kong Pandas, guess what? They're back and they are enjoying a 2-goal lead over the Aviators. Not too long ago, 40-some minutes ago, they were down by 3. I mean, everything looked like collapsing for the Hong Kong Pandas. And you just have to give credit to the entire Panda team. Their tenacity, they never gave up. The GMs, the captains, the players, and even the younger players, they listened and they just played as a team. And they just came back 8 goals. 8 goals. Coming back from the hole they dug themselves. Yeah, even Timmy Poon said good job. Were you referring to the comeback, or were you referring to someone else? Or me? Oh, 18, Shi Chen-yun. You're a fan of Shi Chen-yun, eh? I like him too. He's an effective player. Now he's being shoved into the boards, but nobody could move him because I would rather not say. And now play is going back behind the Panda net. Pandas having all sorts of problems clearing the puck. Now we have Yannick Wong shooting the puck down deep. Puck didn't hit the net. But the Pandas still could not get the puck out of their own, so now they do. And finds Joe Cheng. Joe Cheng tries to chip it off to Winston Koch, but it hit a stick. And now we have the Aviators coming back. Number 11, Ryan Wong, Cross-ice pass deflected by the Hong Kong Panda, and we have an icing call. No, not quite enough. Puck never really reached the goal line. Aviators with the puck. Number 11, Ryan Wong. Ryan Wong to Yannick Wong. The Wong to Wong. Wong still moving past everyone, and he scores! Coach Wong, Yannick Wong, is he who I think he is? He is! 2 goals tonight! Holy smokes! Wowee! Yes, sign my stick, Yannick! My hockey stick! Nice goal by Yannick Wong. Wow, who would have thought, you know, like a defender, a stay-at-home defender like Yannick, he just has it in him. His experience, his tenacity, his mental toughness, his willingness to play despite being down 2 goals. And now they're back within a goal. 11 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Now Albert Kerson's run into the boards by the Aviators. Kyle Mock. Oh, here is a penalty, and we have a player down. Doesn't look good for Julian Chow. I'll take a short break to see what happens. Apologies for not realizing the screen was stuck in replay mode. Very apologetic tonight. Yes, it's a one-man band here, so I'm sure you understand. Here comes 11 minutes and change remaining in the final period of the game. The Hong Kong Pandas and the Aviators battling out for precious 3 points if they win in regulation. Aviator tried to clear the puck. Hits Albert Kersons. Kersons took the puck out from his clutch. And now with Pavel Boranov showing up his skills. Not the greedy, selfish type as he moved the puck to Francis Lam, back to Boranov. I wonder if Boranov wanted, could he have dangled his way all the way into the crease, past the goalie and score? I wonder. King Ho made a good save himself, and puck was deemed out of bounds, and face-off is going to be in the Aviator zone. King Ho checking out his helmet or his mask. Probably the puck went off his mask. Took one for the team, as they say it. 8-7, still a very close game. Ten minutes, 16 seconds remaining in the third period. 8-7 still the game, still the score. Hong Kong Pan enjoying a 53-second power play. Amazing game so far. Just a 1 goal deciding, separating between the two teams. Here comes Tim Henglin to Joby Watt on the side. Joby moves in. Gives it down low to Karl Mock, number 15, the 2 youngsters. Karl Mock looking for Whitney Olsen. Back to Joby Watt, shoots, and goalie King Ho makes a save. Rebound picked up by Tim Henglin. Great chance for the Hong Kong Panda. Karl Mock again tried to slot the puck into the in the zone. Albert Kersons has the puck now, tries to dangle his way into the slot, but unable. Play broken up by Shi Chen Yun. Shi placed the puck down deep as his players go for a change. But the Hong Kong Pandas are coming back with more. Oh, not a good pass. Here comes Solomon Kim. Solomon moving in to Jeff Griffin on the left Jeff Griffin pestered by Karl Mock, dumped the puck in, and that's it for the power play for the Hong Kong Panda. Here comes Jovi Watt again from the left side. Jovi, is he going to move it to Kersons? No, Jovi still has the puck. Looks at Olsen. Olsen, nice shot. Rebound by Karl Mock. Saved by King Ho. Both saves. Wonderful, fantastic save by King Ho. And now the Aviators has the puck. Dumps it in. Finds Hurton Cheng. Cheng gives it to Watt. Watt goes in again. Joey Watt to Kersons. Saved by the goalie. King Ho made really, really good saves so far in the third period, keeping his team within one. And the Hong Kong Panda still coming back with more. Whitney Olsen! Wide, puck hit behind the net. Kersons with the puck, centering pass, finds Olsen, one-times it, saved by King Ho, holds for the whistle. And still 8:26 to go in the third period. And the Aviators are trying to weather the storm with little time left. But don't forget, they don't just have to weather the storm. They have to score one just to tie the game. And looking at the replay here, it's just one of the many brilliant saves by King Ho. See right there, Olsen coming in for a quick one-timer. And Olsen down, still trying to whack his stick at the puck. Took 2-3 whacks. I'm sure he was all good with King Ho. They're good old friends. I'm sure they'll be okay. Otherwise, I know King Ho would be the first to shove his stick into Whitney Olsen's chest or something. Chest, has to be chest. Yeah, I've seen him done worse. But that was when King was younger, much younger. King isn't, he ain't young either. See, I'm over 60 years old. This 50-year-old thing is spreading everywhere. I'm just trying to pull everyone down into the water. 8-7 to score. Under 8 minutes to go in the period. Or maybe it's going to be remaining in the game. It's anybody's game, as they say. Oh, yes. That was a close one, and Moses Fung is still in it. Again, Evan Thorpe, he's just standby. He's on standby just in case Moses needs help. Moses is standing tall by himself. Oh, that's a hit. Not a hit, but I would say two players colliding onto each other. And the referees do certainly agree with our assessment. No penalties called. King, oh, that's a close one. King is definitely getting worked tonight. He's getting up slowly. I would guess he's probably near exhaustion now. Here's another shot. Whoa, nice shot. Saved by Moses Fung. Game is going back and forth now, and intensity is ramping up higher and higher. Here comes Yannick Wong. Scored 2 goals. Nice backhand play. Nice play on his back to John Ying. Nice quick shot in between the legs of Tim Hanglin. Rebound to Solomon Kim of the Aviators, going back in, and it's going to be an offside. I'm going to take a snack break when we're back with the remainder of the third period. Under 6.5 minutes to go in the game. Just a 1-goal game, the Hong Kong Panda and the Aviators. And play is getting more and more intense. We see more hits. Players are skating faster, harder, and more desperate shots. Goalies making better and better saves. And hey, what better hockey can you get? And thanks to the Hong Kong China Ice Hockey Association. Hey, see where I'm going? See what I'm doing here? Thanks to the host of Hong Kong China Ice Hockey Association, we get to see the spectacle of ice hockey right here, the Hong Kong League. This is a gem of a game to watch, and it's going to be a very good game for kids to watch. for coaches to teach the kids on. Ooh, here's a nice tip by Karl Marx. It was just a little wide and high. But that's something you see on the NHL, where you don't often see tip-ins like that. And that was a very good attempt. And John Ying's stick was tangled with Karl Marx, rather Joby Watt. Here comes Solomon Kim with a brilliant save by the goalie. Here comes Kinson with the puck going all the way in to Joby Watt. Saved by King Ho. Lots of highlight reel plays to show you, and I just could not show you enough of those. No, just give me a second, would you? I just need some time to figure all the things out, because all these saves were wonderful. So this is the first one from, oh, it's the other way around with what I do. Oh, there you go, that's the one. I managed to show you the end of it. And, oh, I got it all wrong. The other side, the other side, the other side. Oh, that's the other one. All right, so 8-7's the score. Let's go back to what's live with 4 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the game. Karl Marx to Tommy Allen, back to Karl Marx. Nice passes, tape to tape passes for two guys for the Hong Kong Panda. As I've been saying all along, they have had very, very good passes. Another nice save by King Ho, having a heck of a game tonight. Here comes Francis Lam, still looking for the third of the night. Here comes Jeff Griffin, long shot saved by Moses Fung, and another highlight reel save right there. Here comes Albert Curson, a 3-on-1. Albert Curson saved by the goalie. Goal, the puck went behind the net, rebound picked up by the blue team Aviators. But right there, Joby Watt with his speed picked off the puck from behind the net. Albert Cursons tried to feed the puck to Joby Watt. Joby back to Cursons. Cursons playing like a Wayne Gretzky, commanding play from behind the net. Very good tactics. I don't know if it's from whether it's decided by the coach or by Cursons, or was it just by the way everyone plays, team chemistry. It's such an effective play style for the Hong Kong Panda. Tried to do a stretch pass to Jeff Griffin, intercepted by Tom Allen. 3 minutes and change to go in the final period of the game. 1 goal game, leading is the Hong Kong Panda. Shots on goal to Hong Kong Panda, way up in front, 46-37. Here comes the youngster Winston Koch, bringing the puck, circling with speed all the way in, try to get past a defender in Pavel Borinov, but unable to do so. Solomon Kim brings the puck up to number 25 to Shi Chen Yun. Shi Chen Yun, 25. Guys, Kwok, nice save. Oh, Chingris was there. I was going to say, Guys, Kwok, nice shot, and even better save by Moses Fung. 2.5 minutes remaining. Timmy Poon says that's a hook, but none of the referees agreed. Borinov, long shot, not on net. Solomon Kim corrals the puck, spins around, buys time for his own teammate. Oh, nice move. Solomon Kim in with speed, going past one, couldn't get past the second. Hong Kong Panda ice the puck, waved up by the linesman. Borinov picking up the puck. 1 goal game, Hong Kong Panda. Even though they had most of the shots in the third period, they're playing safe right now and icing the puck down the ice. Borinov, let's see some of your stuff. Borinov, Pavel Borinov still with the puck past the blue line, still with the puck, going down deep, circling around the net, centering pass to number 10. Oh, but loses the puck. Borinov with the puck again, nice skip. Oh, nice pass, but number 19, Uno Wong, only barely missed the puck. Uno Wong or Uno Wong, write down in the comments. Is it Uno or is it Uno? Let me know. Oh, good day. 1.5 minutes remaining in the final period. Shi Chen Yun comes in. All they need is 1 goal. Goes to save, and another rebound. 3rd rebound, and a 4th rebound. I lost count, and it's still a 1-goal game. 1 minute 13 seconds remaining in the game. The Aviators trying all they can, including a timeout. And keep an eye on goalie King Ho. They just might be pulling the goalie out. And And we're back. Unfortunately, we don't have any more replays for you. There's so many great and wonderful plays. Our not expensive enough system has run out of space to keep more footage for replays. I know. Complain away with your hate emails, your hate comments, but that's what we're limited to. Another great save by Moses Fung, 50.3 seconds remaining. Very sorry, feeling very apologetic tonight. No more replays for you, even though there might be a game-tying goal or an empty net goal. Right now, the goal for the Aviators is empty. They pulled King Ho off the ice for an extra attack, a 6-on-5 right now, 50.3 seconds remaining. It's a wonderful, brilliant game. Our chairman, Mr. Sherman Chan, and the head coach of the team, Hong Kong, China, they're still here. They're glued to the action, and here is an icing call with Hong Kong Panda trying to ice every single puck they can get their hands on, hoping to delay any chances for the Aviators to mount a comeback. 8-7. I have never seen such a close game here in Hong Kong League so far in this young season. And this has to be one of the classics. Looking back, thinking about tonight's game, I kind of regret for all those useless, trashy, contentless talk I have been polluting. Here comes Jovi Wet with the empty netter, and he scores. And 9-7 with 30.8 seconds remaining in a game that surely has to do it for the game. And the Hong Kong Pandas might get it done for this game. And what a wonderful, wonderful game we have on YouTube tonight. So if, some more people could watch this game, put a lot of thumbs up buttons, icons, click a lot of likes so people know this is a good game. So when they scroll through the list of all the games we have on official HKCIHA, the YouTube channel, they know this is going to be a quality game to watch. And with 3 seconds to go, that has to do it. And the Hong Kong Pandas, they've won a close one. They've come from behind from a 3-goal deficit, and they are able to score 9 goals. And that's a huge, huge victory. And before we go, let's take a look at the standings. Again, don't hate me on this. This is up to the end of last week. So with the win for the Toro Bulls, they extend their advantage in top spot for the standings. They're still in first place. Black Dragons, 8 points, still in second place. Hong Kong Panda with a win here. In regulation, they will have 7 points, and they will be up close, chasing the Black Dragons for the second spot next week. And the Aviators, 2 points still at the bottom of standings. And it has been a great night with you all tonight. Thanks to Gatorade, the official sports drink of the HKL. sorry for missing out on you guys for the first game, but I think I've shown you guys often enough to make up for it in the second game. But thanks very much. So great games for both goalies. King Ho, probably my star of the night. And that's all we have for you tonight on behalf of Hong Kong China Ice Hockey Association, Power Sports, Sports and Entertainment. I had a brain freeze right there. Gatorade, Loas Rink, and to my trusty camera person, Timmy Poon, right here, right next to beside me. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week. Good night.